Hello, welcome to Nerd Council. With us, you know.
It's my time. It's my time. No, it's my time. It's my time now. It's my time. I'm doing the intro.
Look at Tywin Lannister over here. Tywin Lannister. He said Joffrey dethrones mine.
Keep that in though, please.
Hello and welcome to the Nerd Council, home with everything nerd culture. My name is Ludo.
My name is Timmy.
I'm Ryan.
I'm Joey.
What's going on, guys? It's been a minute, man.
It's been a minute. What's happened since we last been together?
What hasn't?
I went to the dentist, right?
Oh, that's me next week, Monday.
On Wednesday, I got.
Them man drilled holes in my teeth. It was the most uncomfortable experience of my entire life.
You got get fillings.
So I had to get fillings, yeah. And initially I was like, "Raw, how many of it got to get?" She's like, you got two small cavities at the top of your teeth. And I was like, all right, cool, bet. So they're like, okay, you need to do fillings. So head back, light my face, think to open my mouth up and down. Oh, yeah, cool. I swear to you, I saw the maddest needle that she brought out.
To inject.
Yeah, I was like, where's that going?
Palate.
She goes, it's going in your mouth. I was like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
I was like, I told her straight up, like, no, it's not. She's like, you won't even feel it. So she puts it in now. The most painless experience ever. I don't know what it was about that needle. She was like, it's so thin you can't feel it. So, all right, cool, bet. It starts drilling. Have you ever had like a nerve pinch?
Yeah.
Or like,
sciatica.
Imagine that pain, but 10 times worse.
Ooh.
So she's drilling and she's hitting the nerve. I'm like, is this supposed to be hurting? She's like, no. So I'm like, okay, you need to add more of that. Real quick.
She probably thought Tim was a nigga.
So she's like, all right, cool. So she adds more. The entire my top lip went numb.
Yeah.
Was numb for like 6 hours. I couldn't drink, I couldn't eat. Because I was she was like, rinse your mouth, cool. Put the water in my mouth.
Just dribble it out.
Nah, but I haven't been to the dentist in like 10 years.
Yeah.
And they were like, you need to
That's me next week.
fix that, bro. Like,
So you went there and said, you got to get fillings.
yeah, had to get fillings, had to get her teeth clean.
What made you just have to go, though?
I used to be on Smart Direct, innit? And I was doing that to like fix my teeth and stuff. But then I had a really bad experience with one of the sets during one of the weeks.
Oh, wow.
And the pain was just too much. So I was like, okay, now I'm concerned about my teeth because like this might have fucked up my teeth. So I was like, okay, book a dentist appointment. Bro, do you know how hard it was to book a dentist appointment in this country?
Like, dentist,
NHS,
everything.
Unless you go private, bro.
Yeah, everything's
And even then,
You got the money to go private.
why do I have the money to go private?
You do, bro. Visualize don't come from nowhere, bro.
Wow, okay. That's what we're doing. How's everyone else? Forget my teeth. How's everyone else?
I'm blessed.
Man.
I'm all good.
Just waiting for this summer to come
What,
for the weather.
There we go.
what are you going to up to this summer?
Yeah, where you going,
Any
We'll
debauchery?
talk off mic.
Wait, where you going, Joey?
We'll talk off
Can't talk on mic. Can't talk on mic.
Talk off mic.
Okay, all right.
Can't talk on mic. How are you, Ryan? What's going on, man?
Yeah, man. I'm just I'm
My
chilling.
boozy brother over there.
I'm just chilling.
Anything planned this summer?
The missus.
I'm going on holiday with the missus. I'm actually going out.
See,
No, I'm going out
yeah.
beefing. I'm going out beefing with the boys.
Of
Yeah.
course you're going beefing with the boys.
I'm running it
Beefing with
back
the boys.
one more time. That's
more
it.
time.
And then I'm
Before he
out.
gets married.
Yeah, the last dance.
But yeah, that's about it. Apart from that, I'm just chilling.
Loved. Good to hear.
Not bad, man.
All right, let's get to some news. 'cause
Get
Things
some
be happening.
news.
Things be happening. All right.
Kick us off, bro.
First and foremost, the X-Men movies star report. Whoa, who wrote this? Okay, so apparently Nicholas Hoult is up in the lineup to play Superman in James Gunn's
Superman.
run of DC and stuff.
Yeah. Me personally, I'm here for it. I think he's a good actor.
I don't think he's not
He's
a
just
good
about
actor.
skinny to me, man.
I just don't think he can play Superman.
I hear that. I don't know, man. I feel like I'd give it a chance. I'd at least be interested in it. I
He's
understand.
just too skinny, man. He's too skinny in the neck as well, bro.
He can
Ain't got
go
that-
gym.
Yeah,
Listen,
I don't people say he
but-
ain't got that Clark Kent jaw in it.
Ain't
I
that
get it in
jaw,
it.
neck.
Filler, we'll get filler. Don't worry, it's fine. Like it's Hollywood.
Yeah,
do
he's
something.
got. Yeah,
In
he's got
terms
a
of the
slim face.
in terms of the physique in it, like actors bulk up all the time.
Right.
Innit? So like, I think that's a minor, really.
I don't think he can play
So
Superman.
it's not that big of a deal to you then?
No.
But I think But the original rumor was he was going to play Lex.
Yeah, Lex Luthor, yeah, but now apparently he's running for this as well.
I'd rather him play Lex than this.
Yeah, I can see him as a Lex Luthor. I can see that being very believable. And you don't have to change much, like, physique-wise.
I'm happy with either. I'm happy with either. Huh?
Jesse, what's his name? Eisenberg or something?
What, who played
Lex.
Luther?
Yeah, bald man.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
I said bring back Jesse.
That's not happening.
Personally, I want Luther to be black. I'm just saying that now.
This guy.
He was black in the animated thing and he was black, bruv.
No, he was just voiced
He
black.
was black,
He
bruv.
was tan, he was tan,
He was black.
He was Vin Diesel.
Nah, he was black,
Yeah,
bro.
it was Vin Diesel. He was racially ambiguous.
That Luther was black.
He was racially
Do
ambiguous.
you class Vin Diesel as black?
That Luther was mixed, okay? He was mixed, alright?
Would you want the Luther to be bold as well, or?
No, you have to be bold, bro. You have to be bold.
man.
You have to be bold.
Yeah, go ahead.
Next
Because I
Luther's
feel
gotta be
like
bald, man.
The
there was
boldness
a lot
adds to it.
Yeah, 100%.
You have to be bold.
it's too much things for people to pick on. He's not bold.
That-
Yeah,
Hot
I get you with that. Yeah.
And me, I'm not even thrilled for the DC. I've signed out, but for less chatter,
Fair enough.
make
Yeah,
him bold, man.
Go close to comic book accurate as possible, or just like character accurate. Okay, the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy star is hyping up Grim's return for a mysterious project. So apparently we might get Grim back, in a spin-off.
I didn't know. What, is the show still going on or something?
No,
It ended years ago.
Okay.
It ended years ago.
But he's
apparently.
getting his own show.
Might be getting his own show. Yeah.
Is it going to be adult themed or is it going to be kid themed?
I'm guessing it will be like adult
Adult
themed
themed.
on like a HBO Max or something.
Right.
Hey,
Okay,
if
that could
Billy's
work.
not in it, I don't care.
No, Billy has to be in it,
Billy made that show.
Billy made
100%, yeah.
Billy made that show.
I might even watch it again
Yeah.
off of the way Twitter keeps bringing Billy back online.
Because he was hilarious, bro. Remember the thing? When
Hilarious
I think
kid.
he opens a window and he just jumps out the broken. He jumped out the broken window through the glass anyway.
Billy was
Billy was
hilarious,
hilarious,
man.
man. Or even when he became a death to that spider.
Oh
And he
my
didn't fuck with
God,
that spider at all. He didn't mess with that spider at all.
Oh yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't really care.
I mean, if it's adult thing, I'll be interested to watch it. But I'm not like excited for it.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Seth MacFarlane and the showrunners behind Family Guy and American Dad have halted their work amidst the writer's strike.
yes,
Yeah, everything's got to stop, bro.
yeah.
pay them people.
Bro, all they're asking for is 3%.
Is that what?
That is all they're asking for is to be like comped for time and a 3% pay increase.
Yeah,
That's not in line with inflation.
and a bit more transparency with numbers.
Oh yeah,
Because I always thought that Hollywood
Well, in
numbers...
terms of how much they're earning, like
Yeah.
revenue and that, yeah.
And
I always heard the Hollywood numbers can be very funny, you know.
Because
Yeah, yeah,
viewership determines how much they can earn. And
But streaming has messed up,
streaming
you know.
has made that blurred because everyone now
Streams
withholds
it.
their numbers.
Yeah.
The actual companies. So
Yeah.
they withhold their numbers from everyone and internally as well. So how do I know how much I'm...
I should be earning, yeah, 100%.
And you think, okay, this show is very popular, but they'll be like, how do you know that?
Yeah, so...
Right.
You can't prove it.
So rights have come out, so we've got no leverage because we don't know the numbers to be bargained with at the table. And also what's come up in those talks is the rise of AI because obviously it's now murky. Will studios now be using AI to
Much more.
conjure
Write
up
their shows and stuff,
stories?
right, yeah.
So they're already having those preliminary talks like, yo, you can't use AI to do this, that, and that because it just will put people out of work.
But my thing is like AI is just using what already exists, right?
Yeah, so it synthesizes everything that's already out there.
So so in my opinion, AI is only as limited as the human imagination. So if you're gonna start relying on AI, you're gonna eventually hit a ceiling with AI.
There'll be no progress, there'll be nothing new.
Because no one's creating the stuff that AI is.
For now.
Yeah.
But remember, that still gives them enough content to do in the short to medium term.
Right.
And plus, AI is constantly
Evolving.
as
True.
it
Okay,
is
true.
now.
Skynet
So
is
let's
coming
have
out,
that
so.
now. Let's hash it out now because we know where this is going to go. A lot of people will end up losing their jobs because of AI, unfortunately.
Because they don't
Even
believe
that guy that left Google
Yeah.
so he could speak out about AI, he was like head of AI or whatever. He said, like, we probably need to slow down what we're doing so we can let systems catch up so we can enforce laws because I feel bad about how much we've done because there's a lot of danger out there with this system now.
Skynet is coming.
Yeah. We're finished.
Yeah.
People are already using ChatGPT
For
to
everything.
do their work life now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was seeing some guy on Twitter who said like he got like 7 jobs and used ChatGPT for like 6 of them.
And people keep publishing this, then the company's gonna be like, oh, if it can help you do your job now,
Why am I hiring you in the first place?
like big man.
Yeah.
But then what eventually is going to happen is then companies are going to hire people specifically to use ChatGPT for. So it's in a cycle anyway. Yeah, you're gonna eventually rehire people, but under different like circumstances.
But if I'm just hiring you to oversee the project, I probably don't need to pay you as much.
As much,
Yeah.
that's it. That's it. That's the thing. There.
Things have gone up
Yeah.
already.
Yeah,
Hey, price of the brick is up right now.
bro. Because he lives, bro. Because he lives,
Because
bro.
he lives, man. Because he lives.
Yeah.
Vin Diesel teases that Fast X could be the first part of finale trilogy.
So
Yeah, he's doing the Attack on Titan thing.
Yeah.
Final part one,
Final part one,
final part
final part-
three.
Final Part 3 sequel. Like, bro, when is the final, bro?
listen,
It's the overarching final.
But
We
this
just broke
is
it
the
up into
final
3 parts.
movie.
But
not
no,
into 3 parts.
I feel like at this point he's just stretching out unnecessarily.
You
Like,
got to.
To be fair, it still makes money.
they?
Somehow,
It still makes money.
Somehow it still makes money.
Listen.
So I don't blame him for stretching as much as possible.
it is pure entertainment, bro.
The Rock has
Allegedly.
even got come back as Hobbs.
I
He's
mean,
like,
he
yo,
has
He'll
Yeah,
probably come back
yeah.
in number 2
He
or
has
number
to.
3.
He has to.
it's confirmed. He's coming back.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah,
he's
you
come
confirm
back.
he's come back.
Come
Yeah.
back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, they squashed their beef. They said.
Nah,
yeah.
because Vin Diesel called
There's
him
too
up.
much money.
Nah, he
Yeah,
called him
yeah.
up and was like, you know,
Yeah, they're face to face.
Black Adam flop, bro. You need
Yeah.
money. So like,
Yeah.
Oh wow! Timmy went talking like this when he was the Rock. Timmy saw those texts and said,
listen.
"I love everything you're in."
Listen, again, all I said to him was I was a big fan. The Rock was one of my all-time faves when I was watching WWE. So I didn't technically lie.
Nah,
the
yeah.
film itself is entertaining, don't get me wrong, but like at the same time, listen, it is what it
It
is.
did
Don't
bob,
worry.
innit? Yeah.
Go on, bro. Bro, I'm 5'9". You
It
think I'm
bumps so bad,
slandering the movie in front of him?
it bumps so bad, he tried to cook the numbers. Like, yeah, here in Taiwan.
Yeah, I remember that.
He tried to cook the numbers. Yeah, you ain't slick, but yeah, still makes money, so why not?
Fast and Furious at this point, it's like a guaranteed $1 billion every time it steps out. So
Yeah,
why?
I don't understand why, man.
I stepped out from 7, so I
Five.
don't.
I jumped
five,
off
yeah,
after 5. I think I watched 5. I enjoyed 5. 5 was good.
It was
It's
down
good
after
quality
that.
trash, bro. It's good quality
From
trash.
where it starts, where it is now, because it's been going around on Twitter lately. Like, oh, when you guys like stop like taking like phosphorus serious?
Yeah.
It's killing me. Like, all those
bro.
scenes are ridiculous.
Yeah, I was
The one
watching
when
it
he
on the way
caught the
here.
car.
When you got a car, man, they're in space. They're driving in space.
When he went from
Ludacris-
hotel to hotel in
Ludacris is like
Dubai.
a hacker now.
Jet Li.
And he's Jet Li as well.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
People coming back from the dead.
Yeah.
His kid was born white, then he's black. Like,
They went into space.
going to space, yeah, like you got like a black kid.
Yeah, it's 'cause-
John
yeah.
Cena is his brother.
That one
Jason
got
Momoa too.
Yeah,
Wait,
Jason
Momoa was
Momoa
Bob
did
as
it
well.
I believe so.
Bro, I can't with this.
I'm not lying.
Yeah.
And this was family too far, bro.
Yeah, fam.
But
But
yeah,
that baby stepped
Nonsense,
out a
bro.
while. isn't it?
Nonsense. But I'm watching it. I don't care. I'm watching it. It's good.
Timmy
nonsense,
keeping
bro.
the lights on there.
It's not just Timmy because they're making money, bro.
Yeah. Yeah,
Because the thing is, they make so much money. No one can spend so much budget on these crazy stunts or whatnot. Even the spin-off here with Idris Elba, he has powers, bro. He's a metahuman.
Yeah, I remember, I
basically.
forgot about that.
He's a metahuman.
Yeah, he got nanotech technology.
Like, come on, man.
All right. What's next? Across the Spider-Verse is tracking to earn 70 to 80 million. in
When does that
the
come
film's
out?
Domestic opening weekend.
June, innit?
Is it June?
I believe so.
Is it June? No, real talk. Is it June? Because I have emails to send if it's June, you know.
Huh?
I have emails to send if it's June. I need that invite.
Yeah.
I need that invite.
That first one, marvelous movie.
Masterpiece.
That's why I put it in my top
Masterpiece.
3 Spider-Man movies.
Yeah, 2nd of June, bro.
All right, cool, bet. I'm chasing tomorrow. Don't worry. It's cool.
second
All
of
right,
June.
cool, bet.
Yeah, you guys looking forward to that movie?
Yeah.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah,
Especially
man.
how good the first one was as well.
I think this one won't be as good, but I still think it'll be brilliant. If that makes sense.
I'm just happy to see all the different Spider-Mans as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
I'm
that's
excited.
We're gonna go into that Spider-Man 2099, the Spider-Man India, all those different Spider-Man.
Spider-Man PS2 is in there somewhere, apparently. Spider-Man PS4 is in, like...
Now, Spider-Man PS2 comes out August.
No, but he'll be in the
Well, I'm talking about-
no, but it's gonna be in the movie.
The PS2,
It's gonna be in the movie, so I'm happy to see that. I'm
so
buzzing for it.
excited.
Obviously, Miles Morales growing a bit more as well. I'm happy to see that. I can't complain as well. Plus, I really did enjoy the first
Yeah,
one.
no,
June's
yeah,
gonna
the
be
first one
very
was
packed because Flash comes out in June as well.
Yeah.
Flash.
And Transformers.
Yeah, we're eating that month.
Spider-Man. Little Mermaid.
Yeah, Little Mermaid.
That comes out in June.
I don't care about
Oppenheimer.
Yeah,
Barbie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lie. Oppenheimer can't go up against Barbie,
Nah,
bro.
listen,
Because they're dropping the same day, innit?
They're close together.
I saw the
That's
trailer
like
for Oppenheimer.
you know Kanye West 50 Cent dropping the same week?
Yeah.
Like that.
Oppenheimer 50 Cent.
Yeah.
I know where I put my money.
Yeah. Kanye.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
We outside.
And what's her name?
Is it Margot Robbie?
Margot Robbie, yeah.
Margot Robbie,
I was gonna say Scarlett Johansson.
Whoa.
I mean, might as well be.
Hey. But yeah, man, so June's gonna be very...
She's gonna be mad. She's gonna be mad. Yeah.
Lads, we say cinema's back. Because I think cinema's back to the level of like pre-pandemic in terms of people
Yeah.
like,
Oh wow.
going to like big cinemas, movies are starting to make real money
Yeah, it actually
again.
makes sense.
Need to get that
Because the
cinema
free is
cards.
removed now, innit? So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's been like that since No Way Home.
yeah, I think it's always was like the turning point, innit? Back to it.
What else we got? So, Across the Spider-Verse is gonna also have a cliffhanger ending.
I'm kind of annoyed that they revealed that.
Yeah, why did you have to tell me that?
Yeah.
Why you do that?
Yeah,
Stop
don't it-
spoon feeding us, bro.
He's got.
Bro.
I keep saying, bro, we like the movies. We're gonna turn up
Yeah,
anyway.
God.
Look,
Okay,
you
so
don't have to persuade us.
so obviously I've seen The Flash, right? And I think the day
yeah.
after I saw The Flash, they dropped another trailer for The Flash. So having seen the film and I'm watching the trailer, I'm like, you guys are putting some of the best bits in the film in the trailer. And again, I think people are just frustrated that they keep showing too much in these trailers. And I don't understand. Like Jimmy said, we're going to see the film.
Yeah.
We're going to see it. You have us already.
Remember like 3-4 years ago when I stopped watching trailers, and everyone was like, why did you stop watching trailers?
I'm with you there, bro.
I'm with you on the curve.
I'm with you there.
They called him a madman.
They did.
And these lot kept gaslighting you into watching trailers.
Like,
you told them. Little did they
Now
know.
look at it.
Now,
But you don't watch trailers anyway.
No, he's back now. He's back now. He's back now. But
Only for certain movies though, innit? Like I
it's
watched
just-
the first Flash trailer, didn't watch the second one.
Neither have I.
Don't. Like, watch the teaser trailers, and then that's it. Don't watch anything else, because they just give away way too much.
I mean, you know when the old Age of Ultron, they came. Remember the big TV spots?
TV spots, yeah, it's the TV spots as well.
Wait, we're hooked. You don't need to persuade us.
You had us at the title
It's the
cards.
Avengers.
But with Marvel, they absolutely do not. With the Flash, I understand because this movie has to make money.
Yeah,
But it's going to make money, bro.
No, but it's
DC are in a different,
DC
very
are
precarious
stick on it.
position as opposed to Marvel.
Yeah.
Fine.
Marvel are in a very,
Yeah,
they
they've
can
got to
release
win
whatever
back
they
people.
want. Like they got the clout, innit?
Yeah.
It's
Because
gonna.
what? The Rock couldn't move Black Adam.
Because he was selfish.
Explain.
Okay, I've said this before, I'm going to say it again, right? The issue with Black Adam was that The Rock had tunnel vision, right? From when the project was in its inception all the way years back, his thing was he wanted to go up against Superman.
Yeah, but Black Adam, that's all
he cared
That's not your
about.
guy. Your guy is Shazam.
That's all he
I
cared
still
about.
do think though. I get what Joey's saying, and
No,
I still do think, regardless, it's harder to sell a DC movie than it is to sell a Marvel
No, yeah,
movie.
true.
Just out of like I'd say slight stigma.
Yeah.
It's-
And to add to that, it'll be harder to sell The Rock going up against Zachary Levi, Shazam, than
Henry Cavill's Superman.
Henry
No,
Cavill.
but it
It's
was-
more guaranteed. In their eyes, they thought it was
Yeah,
more
but
of a
for Timmy,
guarantee hit.
Timmy, your thought process is probably similar to ours because we appreciate all these characters. But for a casual viewer who doesn't care about Shazam versus Black Adam, which is more of a wider audience, to be fair.
I agree.
No, but the issue is that if The Rock had been from the beginning saying that he understands that Black Adam needs to face Shazam, right, not Superman. I'm talking about from years back.
But from the very beginning, he said, Superman's who I'm looking at. Henry
Exactly.
Cavill is who I'm
If he'd
looking
been
at.
talking about Shazam, we'd be in a different situation where people are like, okay, why does he keep bringing up Shazam?
Never ever mentions Shazam at
Ever.
all. Didn't speak like
But
that. That's your 1 plus 2. That's your opposite. Your equal.
Right.
Yeah,
No, we
You don't
understand
mention
that.
once.
But how much of the general audience even knows that Shazam
How
and
much
Black
the
Adam...
general audience knows about Black Adam, though, bro? That's not the excuse.
But they don't know that they're even rivals.
But that's my point. That's my point. If The Rock cared about the character, he would have put in the effort. The same way he marketed the film from yonks back to be having all these meetings talking about Black Adam and Superman. If he'd been talking about Black Adam and Shazam, then the work would have been put into Shazam to make Shazam a more worthwhile character. To then be like, okay, cool. Also, this is the person that needs to go up against Black Adam.
I think it would have made it a better movie, but I don't necessarily think it would have done more numbers.
No,
so I still kind of agree with Joey.
But also, he should have went even further on the Shazam thing, but he went the other way when Shazam. The movie actually came out.
Right.
The movie's out now. The character exists now. You're still not acknowledging him.
Right.
Come on.
Right.
Yeah, no, it's
Don't
crazy.
forget, Black Adam was announced 2013, you know?
Yeah.
Before Shazam.
But I think this
Years
is
before.
I think this is very much a comic book fan.
Would
Probably right,
Would
yeah.
they have made $1 billion? Probably not. But at least then it would have been a case.
They would have made profit.
They would have made more profit
I
than
mean,
they would have
technically they made profit
In
from Black
Taiwan,
Adam.
And also you have to also think about the ripple effect. Shazam: Fury of the Gods wouldn't be Shazam: Fury of the Gods. It would be Shazam versus Black Adam, right? And you still could have shoehorned Superman in there if you really fucking wanted to. And that film, or Shazam 2, if you want to call it that, would have done better than the Shazam 2 that we got.
Because he's Shazam 2 buff.
It's
You know
all
what's so crazy?
sound, bro.
Even the Black Adam movie, the post-credit scene, who is it? Superman.
Yeah, I think I
Who
took
don't
it
even get-
for the purists.
Nah, no, bro.
No,
I'm sorry,
I kind
no.
of agree with Joey. I feel even. I agree with you that that's what The Rock
Structurally,
should have done,
Mm.
and it would have benefited Black Adam, Shazam, and the wider
The
like,
universe would have benefited
DCEU.
more.
Right.
But I still don't think it would have brought in more people because you got to think we're only a small percentage of like people that follow these characters, read comic books,
And then
do
go to the
whatever.
movies.
Families fill cinemas, innit? It's generally families, innit? Yeah. So I don't think it would have done that. I think it would have bombed regardless.
How many arguments or how many times do you have to fill in people online about Easter eggs about Marvel movies?
But we're not talking.
How many times do you go
That's
to
what I'm
like
trying to say.
a Marvel movie and people still leaving the post credits? That's a sign of people that don't really follow it as much as
Yeah,
what
yeah.
you think.
They're not there from the source material. They're there
Sure, okay.
for a good time.
Okay.
Yeah, but I thought even Marvel though, I feel like at this age, how are you still leaving before post credits?
Because I'm there to
keep
my kids entertained for 2 hours.
But you know, everyone knows.
Because at the start, yeah, but we're like 10 plus years deep now. But you think nobody's ever told you? You think we speak?
Some people know. Some people leave anyway and they just go watch it on YouTube later.
Fair.
Time. Okay, but that's a very, very small minority of people.
Yeah,
so I saw some people are leaving, and then they're the same people who'll be like, "What happened in the last post-credit scene? What did I miss?"
There's quite a few of them.
There's too many.
That's what we're
saying. Too many. Anyway. We're on another tangent. Let's move on. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom released to near perfect reviews.
I'm not ready to play this game.
I'm not really a Zelda guy. I don't really know much about Zelda.
That as well, bro. I was about to say, I wish I was a Zelda person.
Oh, it's just me.
I think so, Joey. I think so.
Did you not play Ocarina of Time?
Okay, no.
Majora's Mask?
No, I've never played a Zelda game.
Twilight Princess?
I've never played a Zelda game.
That sounds familiar.
Might say familiar.
I know of Zelda, I know of Link, right? And I get the general concept, but I've never sat down to really play a Zelda game.
Very good, but the only thing is very time consuming. So I haven't played Breath of the Wild yet.
Okay.
People have put 100 plus hours.
I played that.
Yeah, where you find 100 plus hours, bro?
And then I lost it. So I didn't play again.
Is that the one you overwrit your save data or something?
You did what?
Yes, I did, yeah. And I was like, fucking yeah, I'm not doing it again. Yeah. I put hours.
I got in like 30 hours, then overwrit the save data, he said.
I did enjoy it, but yeah, I wish I was a Zelda fan. I wish. I don't know. I don't really know if I can really get into Tears of the Kingdom now.
Yes, that's a Nintendo classic franchise right there. So perfect scores,
literally every review 10 out of 10, 5 stars.
Yeah, I've seen the reviews.
Because think about what they said about Breath of the Wild. They called that a classic game, a game of its generation, and then now they've gone on to say this has made noticeable improvements on that game because there was a few criticisms about Breath of the Wild, about like weapons, the density of the map and whatnot. They've gone on to do better. And yeah, everything looks good about it. I'll get it in 2 years.
Fair play.
In 2 years?
Yeah, I need to play Breath of the Wild first.
Oh, fair. Okay, fair.
And playing those games is a mad commitment. I need to put my brain to it. It's like playing Kingdom Hearts. I can't just jump into it.
Yeah, okay, I get you. I'm with you.
Yeah.
A new Game of Thrones prequel series called A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, The Hedge Knight, is in the works at HBO Max.
I don't care.
Do we need another one? We've already got like a spin-off, isn't it?
We've got one. We've got status for 7.
We've got 2 more coming.
We've got House of the Dragons.
Yeah.
You got
another one's coming.
I know we get like a Jon Snow like sequel or whatever. But what were prequels? I want the you know what prequel I want?
Which one?
What's his name?
Jon Snow.
Not Jon Snow, man.
The Mad King.
Not the Mad King.
Oh,
the egg.
The first Targaryen, not the first Targaryen, but
the
first Targaryen that reached.
Yeah. With what's the name of the dragon?
3 dragons.
Yeah. I know.
Belair and Dread. Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
When he takes over Table Kingdom.
Yeah. When he takes over.
I forgot his name.
Okay.
Man.
Yeah. I'm with
the
you.
Son.
No. It's okay. You know how do I explain this? I'm bad with names. You know in House of Dragon, yeah. There's a skeleton of that.
Belair and the Dread.
Oh, my man that conquered the land.
King Aegon.
There we go.
And his 2 sister wives.
There we go.
But he's the first Targaryen that comes to
that leaves Old Valyria and then
comes to Westeros and conquers the 7 kingdoms.
Okay, you want that?
Yeah,
fair enough.
Because it's him, his army, and
you want to see the big dragon. You want to see the Balerion, the dragon.
You want to see Belair and the Dread.
Yeah, I get it.
We've seen that skeleton for how many seasons? So yeah, makes sense. But yeah, there's quite a lot of series slated to.
It's kind of like Star Wars because the universe is so jam-packed heavy with stories. You can do every prequel, sequel, whatever.
Yeah, they can, but it doesn't mean they should. And I don't want to be following too many different ones, innit?
Yeah, because like I said, House of the Dragon wasn't that hot for me.
It wasn't that. It was
decent.
Listen,
but I think people are comparing it to like a whole body work of Game of Thrones.
You see Game of Thrones.
Even Game of Thrones, it took time to like get into its mode.
Season 2 was on.
Yeah, but we're not in season 2 yet. On House of Dragon.
No, even season 1 it was calm. It was like, I see where you're going.
You see,
House of the Dragon,
But House of the Dragon, I can see even then. Like, I can see.
I put it this way, like I said last time. At least with season 1 Game of Thrones, there was characters you loved.
Fair play.
There's no one I love on House of the Dragon, you know. They're all incompetent.
Would the franchise be popular if it wasn't for dragons?
House of the Dragon, no. It wouldn't be as popular.
What about
That's what
Game of Thrones, it was...
Yeah, but you can't...
even before
Game of Thrones, we didn't see dragons until like season 4.
Yeah, because remember...
But it was the promise of dragons.
We saw Mushu, bruv.
No,
for instance, we saw Mushu,
yeah,
bruv.
like, we didn't see... No, I would say it was the political aspect. The snake.
Yeah, and anyone can go.
Yeah, anyone can go. Literally, no, the main character is not the main character.
Yeah.
Anyone can die. And just like...
no one really has plot armor, innit?
And how evil everyone was. Not everyone,
Dragons just compounded the entertainment later towards the end.
Okay.
Whereas House of Dragon... It's
built on the back of dragons.
It's being carried by dragons.
Yeah, it's being carried by dragons.
Okay, I agree. All right. During the development stages of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, developers wanted the protagonist to be a black woman and were told no. Thoughts?
The thing is, if you had told me this before I had played the game,
Before you fell in love with Cal Kestis, yeah.
Exactly, I'd probably have more of like a thing about it, but because I played the first game, Fallen Order, and I'm now at the moment still playing through Jedi Survivor, and I'm already like attached to Cal Kestis as a character, and I've already said, oh, like this game's going on at the same time as like Obi-Wan. Imagine if they brought him into live action, So like now I'm like, cool, innit, whatever.
You articulated that well. Because me, I just pretty much don't care.
I'm in both camps, I think one part of me is like, Cal is such an amazing protagonist. Like, I can't take anything away from Cal as a protagonist because the first game was fire.
Yeah.
The second game, the second game is even more fire.
I'm still kind of at the start, so just like
okay,
ease
this
up
one is
a bit.
I'll keep it something like, I'm like, no, the second game is phenomenal, bro.
I played the second game. First game, I loved
It's so freaking good. So to the point of like them wanting the protagonist to be a black woman, I think it just speaks more about like, again, representation in gaming, how many, white male protagonists we've got in games and da-da-da-da. So I think it's like, there is a missed opportunity, but at the same time, we have Cal. And I'm not ashamed to say like Cal is a great protagonist. Like, give us more Cal. I'm all for it.
My only thing is, I'm at the point with Star Wars where I'm now apprehensive about black characters being introduced into their...
Because they'll be wasted, I agree.
Not wasted, because of the stupid fans.
Oh, that's true, but...
That too. But I'm talking about John Vega. He was wasted.
That's the thing. If they had made that decision, right, and Fallen Order was like a black female or whatever, could you just imagine the backlash? And then even just seeing that and having to like
deal with it.
It's just long. It's just long. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. It takes out the fun of Star Wars, of the game.
And then you already
don't play the game. You defend the game.
And then you already going into the game, starting a game with bro. I just want to enjoy the game.
And then with that, let's say those people then affect the sales of a game, which we know they can do.
Then they go back to, we're never doing this again.
Then there's no sequel, there's no more Star Wars
This is why we can't do these things. Because look at what they did to Forspoken.
Yeah.
Even though there was some issues with that anyway, even before the game was released, they had issues with it.
Yeah.
So it's just like, we know what to expect. This is why I said originally, I wouldn't want a black Hermione Granger because I wouldn't want one of our children subjected to the abuse that will come that child's way.
But then, not to drag this out, but then it becomes a question of like, if nothing is done, then how do you change things? Yeah. It's a bit of a catch-22.
But with Star Wars,
to be honest, I don't think. Personally, Star Wars fans don't deserve anything good in my opinion. I think they are one of the worst
most toxic
fan bases.
100%.
Globally, out of all the fan bases you can think of, I think Star Wars fans are the worst.
It's also my boy Anakin, bro. It's talking to this day, bro.
What?
It's talking to my boy Anakin, isn't it?
Why?
I didn't like his portrayal, whatever. That's a whole nother, But,
they're just so entitled and so toxic.
But also, I still think it's kind of lazy, though. I still think where you really got like a white character and you make the character black. I still feel that's
but that's not what they're saying. They want to.
I know, but I'm just saying like that. We've seen a lot of that as well.
Okay, yeah, sure, fine. Okay, fine. Yeah.
I'd rather you make a completely new character and we do the punches, make that character black or.
But I wouldn't be against a black character.
Yeah, I'm never against that.
In a Star Wars game.
But it gets lazy. Okay, you know what? Let's just make this white character black. That's lazy, bro.
I agree.
You're not really doing anything. Because after that Sega's done, you're going back to
the white character.
But to end, you two are enjoying this sequel,
bro.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the game.
No spoilers, but
I'm like very early stages of the game myself.
How many hours have you put into it, Ryan?
How many hours? I would say like 6 or 7, not that much. But the thing is, I thought I was a lot further than I was, so I kind of stopped playing. I was like, no, I need to eat. Yeah. And I was even off work for a week, innit? And I was dividing my time between different games. Then I went back to work where I had 2 other guys playing it, and one of them's finished it, and I told him where I was, and he's like, bro, you're at the start of the game. And I was like, oh shit, okay, fair enough, innit? I can carry on playing it.
Roughly, how many hours you put into me?
God.
You finished it already, no?
I haven't finished it.
More than 15.
Oh, more than 15, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah. More than 15 hours. More than 15 hours.
Oh, yeah,
I think maybe close to 25.
Oh,
You
that's
need to
last
touch
fight,
grass, bro.
Yeah.
I know I do need to touch grass. Trust me, I do.
It's been out for like 2 weeks.
But
Yeah, to be fair, yeah.
yeah, like the thing with that game is that you get caught up in exploration really easy. Like,
Yeah, I've not even been doing that much of the main story. Sometimes, like, I've just been going back to
Building
the
HP,
going back to
yeah.
the saloon, innit? Finding these bounty hunters and just taking them out. Yeah.
That's why I love games like that. Where you don't, it's not 100% story focused. We can do other stuff as well, and
Yeah.
build up the character, get better. You know, just close the skill gap as well.
Yeah, just building different lightsabers and that.
I like that. But that's what I think I really liked about the first one. Hold on, you can do all the other stuff as well.
Yeah, for real.
And because the worlds are so immersive, like because some games are like, cool, this world is only built for this mission. Can't do anything else.
One thing I will say though is on launch the game was a little like
Buggy.
a bit buggy. Yeah.
That's it.
I just have bugs. Can't lie. I will.
Oh, Xbox, man.
Probably. Maybe.
But Xbox,
No, I mean, no,
Maybe.
do you know what? I'm actually quite fortunate in like when games launch and I play them, it was like, oh, this bug, that bug. I'm like, this is great. I don't know what you lot are talking about. But I'm like the best.
You get lucky, bro.
I get really lucky with bugs.
you're
I can't
lucky.
lie.
But to be fair, they put a patch out literally after the
They
first
did,
day,
yeah.
and since that patch, a lot of them like little bugs are kind of gone. So
Who put this in there, bro?
I did because I wanted to talk about it. So.
Go on.
Yeah. Why are you hating already? I haven't even said what it is yet.
Go on, let the people know.
So, I think people obviously got this on social media, but the Boruto manga reveals that Sarada has awakened her Mangekyo Sharingan.
Who gives a shit?
Sasuke's daughter, bro.
Sasuke shouldn't even be alive.
No, but hear me out.
Sasuke doesn't care about
So
her.
the reason why I want to discuss this,
Yeah, because the way she awakened,
the way
innit?
she awakens her
Through
Mangekyo
love,
Sharingan.
right?
There we go.
what?
Who?
These Gen Z kids,
They're
they're so soft.
No, okay. So
There's snowflakes. There's snowflakes. When you
Let
awaken
me
it through love.
explain the thing, bro.
Wait. Mangekyo Sharingan.
Mangekyo
The one that
Sharingan.
you're supposed to kill your sibling over.
Yeah.
Right.
All that
But
pain to go
she-
through
So
love.
she basically...
Get out of here, man.
These niggas. So the panel shows like I think her and her dad having this conversation and it gets really emotional.
She waking
Let
it
me
through
let
a
the
heart to heart.
teeth
A heart
My
to
dad
heart.
really does love me. Ah, my God, cute.
Let me let the point, bro.
killed his
Let
own
me
brother,
let
you
the
know.
point,
What had to
bro.
do to get that?
People were back during their best friends, their
no,
parents.
Do you know what people had to do to obtain that ability in the room?
Let me let the
Let him go.
They were the cursed clan because of that, you
Let him go.
know.
Let him go.
All right, so obviously, yeah, they have this whatever it is, and for some reason, I guess the love she has for her father is always absent, whatever. Helps to unlock the Mangekyo Sharingan, right? So obviously, you guys clearly don't like it, but the point I wanted to make is that
He's a nice twist.
it's not necessarily a nice twist, but after the legacy of the Uchiha clan, right, and the legacy of the Uchiha being like death,
Hatred and
patricide, matricide, genocide, all the sides, bruv. Like, I think it's an interesting take on breaking the family or the generational curse,
Okay.
right? So I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing, but at the same time, it's like.
You're foregoing.
No, it is a bad thing, bro.
Why is it? Okay,
No, go on, let Lulu go first. Go on.
To be fair, in your way, I kind of think. Remember, Tobarama said nobody feels feelings stronger than a Uchiha. He
Right.
said love. They can love you as
Yeah, love
so
and hate are
hard.
the same
Love-
side
love
of
They
is
love and
different side
hate.
of the coin.
They can hate you. Their love and hate is so above everyone else.
Right.
So in that aspect, I can kind of get it.
Right.
But still,
The way you
man.
do it.
But still, I just feel like in the
Tobarama said like the Uchiha, they feel
in
deep,
the
you know?
Naruto, it was established.
Yeah.
This is how you get the Mangekyo
no,
Sharingan. I know what you're gonna
For them,
say.
no, that was the way they
They
were
thought.
taught.
I
Yeah.
know,
Right.
Yeah.
but it's just look what their man had to do to obtain that.
Yeah.
It is,
And,
but
but
you're saying
a
the
power
point.
like that. Let's be real. Mangekyo Sharingan is hacked.
Right.
I can't remember what it does, really.
Bro, it does-
What everyone
but-
wants, basically.
Go back in
But
time.
that's the
He's an
point,
army.
right?
Come back from the dead.
Like,
Come on.
if you're
the sister no.
if you're breaking this generational curse, right? And you're showing like, future Uchihas, which I'm sure they might be. Yeah?
You don't need to do that.
You don't
You
need
just-
to
you
kill
could just
family to get it.
you could do this instead. I hear that.
Right, and then also, I think it also awakens a new understanding of the Mangekyo Sharingan. Because does that then mean like she won't lose her eyesight? I mean, could she unlock Amaterasu? What's her Susanoo gonna look like? All these kind of other things that we now.
If she don't use the eyesight,
They're too powerful.
You still want to lose the eyesight even after all that? Too powerful.
The ability is too powerful, bro. You gotta put parameters on it.
Some drawback.
Yeah.
Look at him. He likes freaking. Yeah, you're right.
I don't want to say it.
Yeah,
But
see?
you basically have
I'm
unlimited
not,
organs.
I'm not against it, but at the same time, I think the consequence.
That's what even like. Man,
Do you feel that because in Naruto where they had to like kill a family member or whatever to obtain it,
that's what caused
they kind of deserve.
Yes,
they kind of deserve that
punishment.
No, but the blindness is because it's so powerful. There's got to be like a thing to it. It's not the family thing.
But that was our previous understanding now.
But if you obtain it the right way, then
more positive way.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Should that necessarily lead to them blindness?
To Timmy's point, like you guys said, love and hate are the different sides of the same coin.
People forget though. Itachi, he got the Mangekyo Sharingan from seeing Shishui die.
Yeah,
but he went blind from overusing it, not because he didn't think bad. Obviously, the genocide aside, but genocide.
So okay, it wasn't hate. It was sorrow and loss.
But I'm saying like, remember that the fifth episode, the scientific proven that the more you use it, because it's so powerful, it takes away your eyesight.
Yeah. But again,
because even Madara, I said like Madara was going blind, his brother was going blind. I said, bro, take my eyes.
But it's so powerful. It's the manner in which
you got to put a hack.
Yeah, but like you said, it's the way they achieve it and then subsequently use it that probably then makes their eyes degrade.
Because like emotional feelings are linked to like chakra and abilities and stuff like that. So like,
but even if she unlocked it through love, she got to lose. If she overuses, she got to start losing eyesight as well. Otherwise, what's the point?
I don't think she could lose eyesight, but I don't think she necessarily has.
It's just too cracked though, isn't it?
But she might not have the same powers. I don't necessarily think like
and it might not be as powerful.
Like a Mangekyo, born out of love, is gonna do Amaterasu. I don't think necessarily you're gonna have that. Or is it like we don't know? We don't know. We don't know.
Still up to be decided.
It's not gonna be shit.
I'm just at a point where I don't care about the Naruto verse at all.
Yeah, I feel like Boruto as a whole is very.
I think it was a mistake.
I never started because Shippuden was crap. It ended terribly.
I'm not a fan of like an anime finishing and then they do like a spin-off which is like their child. I'm not for that at all.
Because the child is always trying to like catch up and live up to the dad. Like it's never gonna happen.
But and then they always do this thing, where like the child will always like. Let's just take even like Goku, for example. I know it was all within the same show, innit? Yeah, but like you got Goku, he hit Super Saiyan 1, and then you got like Goten. He got Super Saiyan 1 at like what age compared?
Yeah, and he always from his mum kicking him.
Yeah, they always achieve like the same heights as what their dad achieved, but like a much younger age.
Or better.
With less of the personal sacrifices and with less of the cost. Like Vegeta even said, bro, we suffered. And
look what Goku had to do to get Super Saiyan 1 against Frieza and Namek.
We suffered. And the legendary Super Saiyan power is a children's plaything.
Like
it takes away all the epicness, all the cost, all the sacrifice from it.
All the development.
Now that you're saying that,
That's like say for example, this is going off topic. Like Hunter, gone. Say he has a son now as well.
Yeah.
Say his son achieves his thing without going through what he went through. Achieves like the adult form. Because you know what, Gon, he had to give up using Nen forever to achieve that form. Say his son Gon has a son now.
And doesn't have to have that same what he had to give away.
Yeah, he could just do it.
It just don't hit the same, innit? That's why I'm not really a fan. That's why
sometimes a trope works.
No, but here this.
Name a time.
It doesn't.
Let Timmy talk first.
So this. So you know what Naruto went through to learn Rasengan, yeah?
He went through it.
Wait, let me lie. So you know what he went through to learn Rasengan, to then infuse it with wind chakra, right? All that kind of stuff, right? Episodes, time, effort, work.
Even Shadow Clone, bro.
Shadow Clones, right? And then here comes his son Bruto. Can do Rasengan. Not only that he can do Rasengan, he now infused it with lightning chakra that even Kakashi couldn't do, right? So to your point, it's like...
Yeah, don't piss me off.
Where's the grind, bro? Where's the grind?
He's cracked. And even clocking time, just remember the guy, he's actually cracked.
Where's the grind? Like, where's the hard work?
Where
is it?
Yeah.
That's why I'm not a fan of it. I've never really been a fan of it.
I watch little clips on YouTube of him fighting the gods and whatnot.
Dragon Ball Z is not a bad one because obviously the story's still mainly focused on like Goku and whoever, but where it's a whole like offshoot like Boruto and that's why I've never touched Boruto, never read or watched it.
And Boruto as well, they gotta find like a silly way to get rid of Sasuke and Naruto. Because they're so powerful themselves. Because they went over thing like...
They gotta fling him in there somewhere at some point. The fights are good though. Some of the fights are good in Boruto.
I'm never gonna find out.
Cause I see a lot of clubs in YouTube and whatnot. I do a little reading as well, but Joe, when has it worked?
Next pod, I can't think right now.
We'll save for the anime.
Put a pin in it.
All right, final bit of news. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League has been delayed until 2024.
Just can it. Financially, they can't. But bro,
I'm not gonna lie. Everything I'm seeing about the game recently, I'm not really liking the look of.
We know it's going to be
when the gameplay trailer finally dropped for that game, I was disappointed.
You liked it?
I like the premise of the game. I didn't like the gameplay trailer.
Okay, go on, Karen.
I didn't like the gameplay trailer because
we argued about it. Remember, I said the gameplay. I didn't like. Like, she came round to my idea after because at first you didn't mind it, and then I
didn't mind it.
I
But
told
then,
you
but
all the
then,
characters are the same.
But then the more I watched it, the more it reminded me of Gotham Knights. And then I thought
They all got the same fight. Don't they all have guns?
Pretty much.
Yep.
Yeah.
Look, get out of here, man.
Yep.
They all dance in the sky.
Yep.
Shoot the weak point.
Like traversal.
Yeah.
Traversal.
Yeah, no.
Brother. But that's the thing about games being in development hell, because that game was in the works for about 8 years or so.
You just feel like it doesn't matter how many times they delay it, it's not going to be a good game.
No, because we fundamentally don't like the game.
The mechanics of just how the game works.
So,
exactly.
yeah, unless you're going to change the entire mechanics, there's no point.
Yeah, but they said they're not going
Yeah,
to.
they're not gonna strip the whole game down.
But they delayed it because of the backlash from the people seeing the gameplay trailer. So
but insiders already came out and said the stuff that they want to do is not fundamental to the gameplay mechanics, more so the look of the game and whatnot. Yeah,
it's going to be a flop, bro. It's going to be a flop.
It's unfortunate. Another DC IP hit
Flopping.
shit against the wall.
I guess you got to keep throwing and see what sticks.
I think
At this stage,
it's more. I think you need to put it more under the blanket of like superhero games, comic book games.
Yes, because
they all kind of generally
stink.
could be. Yeah, they could all be
Guardians
better.
of the Galaxy.
I played it. I didn't feel it. I played it, and I didn't feel the need to carry on playing it.
Yeah, Spider-Man
Spider-Man,
games,
Batman.
But you know the Spider-Man and Batman games like pop because it's just one person.
So it's Guardians of the Galaxy.
When you add bare different characters, that's what makes it complicated because you got like to see how they interact together, how they mesh and whatnot.
Wait. Right, you didn't like Guardians of the Galaxy?
No, I didn't dislike it. When I was playing the game, I didn't mind the gameplay, but I wasn't drawn in enough to keep on playing it, to follow the story
Did you
through.
pay for it, or was it a free download?
I think it was a free download, isn't it?
Would you have paid for it? Would you have been
If
happy
I-
to have paid for it, knowing what you
Nah.
know? See, there we go.
Fair.
Only that's a general thing about how much games cost nowadays. Anyway,
Yeah.
They're ridiculous. Yeah.
there's something needs to be done.
It's free-
60 to
yeah.
£70 a game.
It was
Is,
free on PSN. I just scroll
minimum.
past.
like that shouldn't be a thing. I know we're playing on next gen consoles, innit? But I don't care. £60 to £70 a game is ridiculous.
Back then, the PS2 games used to be like £20. I remember I got Star Wars Starkiller for like £20. You know,
Bro,
remember that?
I don't understand.
20 both, bro.
Yeah, I don't.
I feel like Tears of the Kingdom is like the first £80 game. Not first £80 game, but it's like £70, £80 game.
Is it £80?
I genuinely think a lot of these games, even though I want to play them, I feel like I'm
Hold
going to
on.
get to a point where I don't play these games
'Cause it's
for
so
like,
expensive.
like Joey said, for like a year or two, and then wait until they're on sale.
Might
Because
be
why am I paying
£70
£60, £70 for a game?
Exactly.
£50, but
And you
there's
know
a
these
game-
games, they end man quick anyway. They're not that heavy and long. They
You
got
know
like,
what I mean?
a lot in it. So why am I
Yeah.
paying £70 for a game? I'm gonna end like it's only like 10 hours of gameplay.
Yeah, but there is a game coming that's like £80 straight out the rip.
Surprise me.
But yes, Star Wars, not Star Wars. Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man coming out as well, innit?
Yeah, Spider-Man 2 in
Spider-Man 2,
August.
so that's
allegedly.
gonna
Those games, the Spider-Man games are sick, man. So stick to the single thing.
Do you think Spider-Man 2 is worth £80?
No, I don't think any game that they released is worth
Because
£80.
even Spider-Man, like you can really interact with like New York as well, but £80, bro.
Give me the costume, bro.
eight.
I'm not paying £80.
My thing is,
They better do like add-ons. Because okay, say the new GTA that's coming out whenever it'll come out. Would you pay £80 for that?
No,
No, I don't think.
no,
that-
no, I'm right. No game should be £80.
But remember,
Unless
they spend over $1 billion on it, right?
doesn't matter.
I don't care.
What?
Doesn't matter.
Everything for the new GTA game is cost
GTA, I
over
don't
$1 billion.
care. That's
So
their
what I'm
fault.
saying, would you spend £80 for that?
No. That's
Consider
their
how
fault.
much they put into it.
If I'm spending £80 on a game, yeah, I might be getting some shit. Like tangible shit. Like,
GTA has so much longevity in terms of like the online service and that. But even then, just the thought of paying £80 for a game is just
Plus,
like
with GTA, you lot made so much money off that game. You should be even reducing the price of your next game, bro. You lot,
He's
for,
right.
for 3 generations.
Yeah.
What
Do
was
you know
it?
how
10
much?
years?
Do you know how many times they re-released that game as well?
yeah.
Yeah, 3 generations remastered and this.
It's
And
not even
that.
like Avatar, bro. Yeah, let's re-release it. Let's get us to top of the charts.
They made money off that game.
Because
But
it's on PS3, PS4.
But Suicide Squad, RIP.
All right, let's talk about Guardians because
Right,
I'm
mate, talk
interested
time.
to see what Joey's got to say.
Man,
Right,
time, right.
I'm just interested in it.
So we are talking Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, James Gunn's last Marvel project.
He saw the resistance. He's peace.
Sayonara.
He's peace out to the MCU. He's peace out to
Finally.
Disney.
But Yeah, I want to open up with Joe's thoughts.
No,
on
no,
this
you
film.
don't go first.
No. I want to hear Joe's
Why do you
thoughts
put shades on?
this film.
You know what's about to come. He's about to get in his bag.
You put shades on now, bro.
So, Joey,
Okay, let me
initial thoughts on Guardians Gunn,
Blade.
please.
let me take
Black
you.
information again.
Hey guys,
Morpheus.
Morpheus, that's it.
let me take you on a
Morpheus,
walk through my day.
Okay.
So my week.
Where do you ever watch it? Where do you ever watch it?
I watched it last night.
I watched
10:25.
it last weekend.
All right.
I watched it yesterday.
When did this movie come out?
I watched it last weekend.
Last week.
Yeah.
Last week.
I watched like a day or
Last
two
week?
after. Something like that.
Last
yeah.
week. Yeah,
I
something
think
like
it came out. I was at work, so I couldn't watch it that whole week, whatnot. So I was just casually. I'm on hiatus, sort of online. So I casually would go on and just check NBA stuff. But I kept seeing talks about this movie come up, and I was scrolling, and I just thought, oh, okay, let me just read. Let me read. So I'm reading some of these things, and I'm seeing some of these statements come out about this movie, and I'm thinking, oh, really? So some of these statements were like, this is the best trilogy in the MCU. Okay.
We're gonna get into that.
This movie was James Gunn's. He wished off these characters well in such a fantastic way. James Gunn is a genius. I saw that multiple times. I saw, this movie, Phase 5, we're back.
Yeah.
I said, wow. I'm ready to see this movie. I booked a 10:25 screening with my boy last night to watch this movie. There's certain points he's looking at me. I'm like, why are you looking at me? Just watching this movie, and there's just points he's just looking at me while stuff was going on the screen. Like, bro, what are we doing? What are we doing?
So much.
No, why are people lying? Let me start off with this, bro.
Yeah.
James Gunn is a genius, they're saying. Star-Lord got jettisoned into space. What race is Star-Lord? Please tell me.
He's
Half
half human,
Celestial.
half
Celestial.
Celestial.
So what? Chilling in space for 5 minutes, he can
It
survive
wasn't
that.
5 minutes.
He can tell me. Can
wasn't
he
5
survive
minutes.
that, people?
It wasn't 5. Well, he's not. He's only half human.
So he doesn't need a space mask no more. He can chill in space.
He wasn't chilling in space. He was dying.
What do you mean was dying?
He was dying.
No, his head expanded
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he
He was,
frosted.
but he wasn't dead.
And when I saw that, I thought he was dead.
Yeah, I thought it was
He
dead
said
too.
balloon,
Big
bro.
man, what
But he
was
wasn't dying.
It was a bit of a pump fake. I
Yeah,
thought he was
yeah,
dead
that
as
was a
well.
I thought he was dead too.
His head expanded.
Yeah.
My man poured him into shit.
But I did say Adam Warlock is going to save him. I said that to my girl. I said, no, you're going to save him.
Like, let's start from the beginning. That's a bit,
No one dies in this movie.
No, but why did?
Yeah, you know what it is,
I don't
yeah?
think anyone had to.
Yeah, I don't think anyone had to.
Fuck the Guardians.
No, for a lot of times, I thought stakes means someone has to die. I no longer feel like that no more. Stakes doesn't mean someone has to die.
No.
It's no longer.
I agree.
It's no longer
No.
just that.
That's true.
Stakes means a lot more emotional ties, emotional aspects. Where how is the relationship going to affect these people moving forward? I don't think it's just this person's got to die. I think that's
don't.
too simple now.
But I'm tired of the pump fakes.
Okay,
Fair enough.
Wait, just to make a point though. The average human can survive 90 seconds in space.
90 seconds.
Okay.
He was in space after a ship
He's not
exploded.
average, bro.
He's not average.
A gigantic ship exploded behind him 10 meters.
He was propelled.
He was in space for
He was
5
propelled-
minutes.
He was propelled forward.
He's not average. Remember, he's half God basically.
Aye, yo.
He's not-
Alright, can I also say while I'm here, bro? While I'm here, Imran, wherever you are in the world, I want to kick you in the shin. Imran told me about this Adam Warlock for like 10 years. 10 years you lot have been telling me about this Adam Warlock guy. Fuck him. What the fuck are we doing, people?
No, to be fair, Adam Warlock in the movie is a completely different version of Adam Warlock in like the comics or whatever. So I guarantee that Adam Warlock Imran was telling you about is a completely different Adam Warlock who's in the movie.
10 years.
But I didn't mind it because I had no desire to see comic book version of Adam Warlock in the MCU anyway.
It wouldn't have worked anyway. But
Exactly,
But,
so
but,
let's start.
but okay, okay.
Yeah, let's go, let's go.
What point do you want to make? Because I was going to make a different point.
Go on, you make it.
Okay, so because what I was going to make about Adam Warlock, it's a bit premature anyway because we're going to talk characters anyway.
Yeah.
But the Adam Warlock we were saying is obviously he's a premature, technically
Yeah,
premature,
he's a child.
childish. Adam Warlock.
He came out of the cocoon too early.
Surely,
yeah.
and we've seen that we have seen that in the comics too.
yeah.
It's not necessarily not comic book accurate, but I think the portrayal was okay.
He's
Like,
not comic book accurate, but he's a genius.
It was comic book accurate. What are you talking about?
It was.
It was.
Adam Warlock's comic book accurate.
Yeah, it was.
So this is the guy you lot told me for 10 years to look out
bro,
for.
there's layers to Adam Warlock because obviously he grows, he matures.
Man, don't give me mature, man.
I'm not giving you mature. I'm telling you what it is, bro. I'm telling you what it is.
He's not trying to hear it.
What
do you think about the general plot? Because I'm not gonna lie,
It was alright.
I really like the plot. I've always
Guardians.
said one of my favourite characters in the MCU period is Rocket.
And a movie that was talking about him, and I was really interested to see his background, his origins as well, and see why he doesn't speak about it, and the torture he went through as well, and just how he grew from being a normal Aussie raccoon to being like this sentient being, and through that torture, the level it took for him to get there. And one thing I really liked as well that he was meant to be like a failed experiment, but he's the only experiment that of high evolution that worked, that actually thinks for himself, that has an imagination,
And even surpassed the expectations.
and also high evolution kind of felt insecure because your experiment became smarter than you.
He was smarter than him. That's why he felt so insecure, because he managed to make
Something smarter than him.
Yeah, he made it work, but he couldn't make it work.
Exactly.
Yeah, I feel the story wasn't anything to write home about, but it worked enough for a Guardians movie. So I was like, okay, it didn't feel as stupid as Love and Thunder or Quantumania.
No, I think, like you said, for a Guardians movie, it was still quite like, it had like the Guardians element where it tries to be like humorous in certain elements, which you'd expect, but the story was very serious. And at the same time, which I liked. I didn't think James Gunn would do that, but he's done that.
Yeah,
I thought it'd be a lot more jokey, but I feel like this is definitely, in my opinion, maybe second to like Endgame, like one of the most emotional MCU films.
Yeah, no, I agree. It was.
I thought it was very emotional.
It was tugging on heartstrings with Rocket's backstory.
Yeah.
The flashbacks to Rocket. It was definitely. I think it was definitely emotional.
But go on to Baron.
No, I was going to say, why didn't you care about?
Oh, it didn't do much for me. But I
Were
understand
you
what
never
it was.
emotionally attached to these characters though?
That's the thing.
If you never emotionally attached to these characters.
I liked Guardians 1, but since then it's been a downward hill kind of
So I'm
thing.
not necessarily a fan of all the Guardians, innit? But
like
I
Rocket,
like
like you
Rocket. I
said,
like
Rocket's
Rocket,
a
so it was like a
character.
perfect movie.
I don't
Not
care for
perfect. Obviously, the movie wasn't perfect, but the plot of the movie for me, I was invested straight away.
Yeah.
When I clocked that pretty much the whole movie was going to be about Rocket, I was like, yo, I'm awake. Yeah, exactly.
And like you guys said, it was surprisingly a solid storyline, which I wasn't expecting. And onto Timmy's point about the jokes, I was surprised by how consistent the humor was, because in most MCU movies now, I feel like most of it are misses.
Overcooked.
I'm not saying this was full of hits or anything, but it wasn't overcooked.
So- some of them maybe
Taika Waititi's 4.
Yeah.
Some of them actually.
It wasn't silly.
Yeah, it wasn't as stupid as Quantumania either. It was funnier than that. So on that point, I'd say, okay, you got it right this time.
I feel like there was a lot of character development as well, like Nebula.
Nebula has improved so much.
She probably came out of the movie the best for me.
For me, one of the best as well. Yeah,
And become
her
like face
Rocket.
to me, man. Like
Batista, I'm glad you're leaving because you're better than this.
you see,
What has he shown to be better than this? What has he shown? What's he played in?
wait. So Batista as an actor, in my opinion, is vastly improved, right? Out of the rest of the lot, like him.
But what?
Wait. Let me. Him, Cena, and The Rock. Out of them three, he's the best of the three.
Oh yeah, I'm not. That's
No, but he wasn't.
I
He
can-
wasn't
that's
before.
not like a high.
No.
Go on.
I'm in two minds about Batista and John Cena, because I think John Cena is actually a very good actor.
John Cena is very. Don't get me wrong. John Cena is very, very
I'm
good.
only basing that off the Peacemaker show, by the way.
John Cena is very good, but Batista,
I
think,
most improved.
Most improved, and he's the better of the lot.
right now.
In the Guardians movies, I've always hated Drax.
Yeah, same. I do.
Always hated Drax and Mantis, to be fair, but I didn't hate him nowhere near as much as I did in this movie as I have the other movies. To be fair, I enjoyed his character a lot more in this movie.
I still think it was a throwaway character, but in terms of what he's done outside of the MCU, you can see he takes this
seriously.
I agree.
His craft serious.
Like Glass Onion?
Glass Onion, and Knock at the Cabin.
Knock at the Cabin.
Okay,
when he was in what's that space movie, sci-fi movie that everyone loves?
What, Dune?
Not Dune.
Was it Dune? He did.
It was in Dune too, but
I love
Dune, but with that wasn't. Yeah,
he's for sure what not to write about in Dune.
What's this sci-fi film that everyone loves, bruv? That they had a sequel to recently. What's the freaking called?
Don't know.
No, it's pissing me off now.
But in general, he's shown dedication to the craft and he has improved. So
Anyway.
when I see him now in this role, I really see like,
There's a lot more that he can do.
you're very limited in this role.
But what I will say is that in terms of Jax's character, I love the fact that we finally got, or it was finally addressed, like Jax's stupidity or his literalness of things, right? And we got that moment with him, Nebula, and Mantis, where Mantis is like, okay, we know Jax is stupid, we know, but that doesn't then give you the right to then push him or punish him for his stupidity, right? Like he's more than him. He's more to being. There's more to him than being stupid. But Nebula's always seen him as just like the stupid, quote unquote, comic relief, which is what a lot of people who watch the Guardians films see him as, and that's why people had a big issue with Drax. You know, in the first and the second one.
Stupid in the comics.
No, he's very serious.
So they
but
they ruined another character.
But it's a case of, but in the films he's serious. But it's literal.
Stupid.
I know, but he's not.
But he's
But
stupid.
he's not stupid in the comics. He's not. He's not.
He in the comics, he's literally is kind of like Drax the Destroyer, isn't it?
Yeah, he's
so that's
he's all business.
That's why I never really enjoyed the character.
Yeah.
Right, fair.
So
one of the
they
things-
reduced him
They
to
can't-
the comedic relief for
kinda
the sake of the movie.
Yeah, they
for the
kinda had
formula
to.
of the movie, because there's a formula for
But
that.
this I think this is the only film where it's actually. So I didn't mind Drax in the first one. I didn't really like him in the second one, but I think in this one,
I didn't like him in this
his
one.
quote unquote humorous side kind of pays off more.
I didn't think that. I didn't like. Yeah, like I think more in the past movies, I didn't like the jokes. They were funnier. He was funnier in this movie than he has been in the past.
Yeah.
So I could kind of just like get past it. But obviously, he's still not like my favorite character or anything.
I just see him as a throwaway character.
That's how I've always seen him. But even in this movie, he still didn't really do anything much of
But I
note.
just wanted to share that it was good that this is his sign off and he's not doing this anymore, because I do see better for him on the horizon.
Absolutely. For Batista, I do.
Yeah.
I did like the moment though when he had that like father-daughter moment with that kid a couple of times on screen.
I didn't dislike it, and the reason why is because when you're first introduced to Drax, you know that he had a family.
Yeah.
You know he had a wife and he had kid and a daughter, and you know that his daughter was killed by Thanos. So you know when I think she says to him, "You was meant to be a dad."
Yeah.
That's literally right.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong. That's completely right.
I
because
should have said it.
he was a dad who had his daughter taken away from him. So it makes sense.
Like he was, like you said, he was never meant to be Drax the Destroyer. Like, it was a very beautiful moment. Like there were a lot of beautiful moments.
Yeah, I think so. I thought there was a lot
I
of
feel like a lot of the characters had justice done for them. Like
Yeah.
Most of the characters, to be
You mean
fair.
the Guardians?
Yeah. As in the Guardians, yeah.
High evolutionary, man.
Wait, so yeah, speaking of high leverage, what do you guys think of
Man.
I thought it was a good performance.
It was.
I thought it was a good performance. I think I'm kind of annoyed. Did he die at the end? I can't remember
No.
if he died.
Rocket spared him.
Okay. Yeah, he did. Sorry, yeah, he did. Yeah, so I'm hoping we see more of the high evolutionary.
They tag teamed him at the end, bro. Fuck.
No,
out
but
of
he's
here.
not. But okay, Joey, explain your grief.
Also, one thing I want to say, I probably would have wanted them to speak about High Evolution a bit more in terms of who he is, where did he come
Yes,
from.
I would
Like,
love to.
he's been around for
And his intelligence
hundreds of
as
years.
well.
His intelligence, where did it come from? Like, because even him speaking, okay, why did he choose? All these planets are all these planets around the universe. Why did you choose a counter Earth? You could use a counter.
No, but
He did say why.
Obviously, he likes Earth, but I'm just saying like
culture and
yeah,
everything.
but,
So he wants
But
to
I do
replicate.
agree
that.
but what's your like direct thing to
what's
Earth?
your direct, not even not your direct link to Earth, but like, what's your overall motivation for wanting to create a perfect society? I think they could have expanded on that a little bit more.
They could have.
And I think also, again, like I said, like his intelligence should have been. I think they could have flexed more with his intelligence because
100%.
Because the High Evolutionary is supposed to be one of the most intelligent beings in the universe.
You lot have sold it to me for 5 years.
True. So if Rocket is technically more intelligent than the High Evolutionary,
Maybe in one aspect though.
no, I don't think. I think in all aspects.
No, because the thing with Rocket was that he was able to create new thought.
Yeah.
And his new thought was supportive of what he was doing. So yes, Rocket was smart and he wanted to replicate that for the rest of his citizens. I don't necessarily think that makes Rocket smarter than the High Evolutionary.
yeah, no,
Do you
I
not
agree
think
with
it might
you.
just be, it's like
But I feel like
it's like Batman versus Tony Stark.
But I think that's a big issue, though. I think he actually felt insecure because Rocket actually was smart.
That's what I'm saying.
Because Rocket's imagination was what made him smart. His imagination, Rocket
in that aspect, he was insecure, but in that aspect because he couldn't breach that hurdle.
Yeah, fair enough, but even Rocket...
Well, Rocket could.
But Rocket from early stages showing his imagination, how he got the key card thing, he created a key card out of nothing, out of little things like... But from first seen Rocket up until now, we've seen him create crazy gadgets and whatnot from anything.
Yeah, technologically, Rocket is superior to him in that aspect, I think.
So what aspect is the High Evolutionary more intelligent than Rocket then?
Probably like biology or something like that.
Yeah, probably everything else.
Yeah.
But it's in those particular fields.
Okay, fine.
Excels,
Okay,
that's what I mean.
so we're talking in terms of specific
Yeah,
subjects.
this
as
is-
opposed to
yeah.
overall intelligence.
Whereas,
Okay, fine.
Like,
Okay,
Tony
fine.
Stark will be supremely intelligent, whereas Batman is a detective where he will probably be better than him at deducing specific things.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Patterns and whatnot,
Okay, fine. All right, fine.
But I really did enjoy High Evolutionary, but they should probably went a bit deeper as well into that. Why is he always looking? Why is it his idea? Why is it his goal to? Okay,
Why does he need to perfect?
Why is it on him to perfect a perfect society? Like, for example, we knew he already seen his planet go to waste because of the overpopulation. Why is it on you to perfect the perfect society? Did you come from a society that was so flawed that you think I got to fix this?
But
we
even
want to
then,
know that.
Even then, it's like I feel like it's okay. The thing with the MCU has. The issue the MCU has, I think, also is that I'm gonna make a point on this, but I'm gonna come back to High Evolutionary in a bit. They made this point of everything connecting, right, and things happening at the same time. So in terms of the High Evolutionary, my question is, where was he and what was he doing when Thanos was doing his madness?
Good point. Yeah, that always leads
did the snap affect
him?
His plans and his progress for the
On
universe?
account of,
Because this guy is on a universal warpath, as it were, and so was Thanos. So it's like, do we not even get?
Did you ever come across Thanos? Did you ever do business with him? Did you do business with him? You know, all that stuff. Did you create an army for him? All that stuff. You know.
Did you approach him? Was there thoughts of collaboration? Whatever. It's like I don't feel like you can have a baddie who's supposed to be as big as the High Evolutionary, not then mention the biggest baddie we've had in the MCU.
I understand that, and I would think
That'll come later down the line.
it's not even that, but I feel like if you're a director as well, and you're a different director to who directed that movie, do you really want to be tying your character down with what another director done? I get it though. I understand what you're saying, and I kind of agree with it to an extent.
It might be too much for them.
It might be too much for another director to carry on.
Like I don't need a whole scene. I need I need a line.
Yeah, okay.
Literally a line.
Yeah, something like that can tie things up.
Or a picture.
I understand that. Now that you brought it to my attention, I understand
Just
that.
even if it's like you know how they do like, something's on the background, like an Easter egg type thing.
Yeah.
Even if it's that,
But
just some kind of link somewhere.
may I ask,
Go on.
how long would you want that to continue for? How long must they refer to the snap? In general.
Okay,
how long would you want
I don't think they need to refer to the
The
snap
thing is,
anymore.
the snap was a very big thing, bro.
It was, but
a massive
But
thing.
I'm asking, going forward, how much time would you want them to refer to it? Because remember, now we're on Kang. Soon we'll get Galactus and Fantastic Four and everything, blah blah blah. So how much further do we refer to
as
Phase
and when
3?
relevant.
As and when relevant.
Because again,
I'm just wondering now.
Half the universe went missing, bro.
right?
Yeah.
And again, the High Evolutionary is
It's not just half people on Earth, the universe.
Yeah.
He's
All
on
life forms.
He's on a universal warpath, right? He's trying to change or create a perfect universe.
Yeah, or the perfect
So
race
if someone else is on a universal warpath as well, trying to clear half the universe,
It's like Yonkos.
It's gonna affect you somehow.
somehow.
Yeah, it's
So,
like,
like,
if Black Men ever
So
went
man,
to
how
Shanks'
many he did his
territory,
experiments and like what? No, he wakes up.
he's
and
doing
like,
this, he's doing this shit.
they're gone.
But half these things are gone. He's like, okay, like, well,
Where's my shit?
okay.
Nah, but I hear it. It's a valid reason. But with the High Evolutionary, I like the performance, but I didn't really care too much. Do you know what annoyed me? The throne room scene where Groot and Star-Lord...
And you said we made them wait. We could put a hand up, finger up for like bare long.
No, the fact that two of them wiped out the throne room. And he was there. He's got gravitational powers.
Okay, I didn't understand.
He just let everything
I
go.
didn't get his powers.
His abilities, combat-wise, he could have been better.
Oh, bro,
Where did his powers
OP.
come from, though? Where did his powers come from?
He created them,
He
innit?
said once Rocket damaged him, he upgraded himself with it.
Doesn't make sense to me. Sorry.
And with those powers, he was able to handle Adam Warlock one hand. Bro,
But
Yeah, to be
Star-Lord
fair,
and
if you
Groot
think
should
about
not be
it, if
getting out
the
of
way
there.
he manhandled Adam Warlock, compared to what happened later in the movie, Joey's right. That power
man,
scaling,
why are they tagging
the
him like that?
power scaling,
Inconsistent.
the power scaling was inconsistent.
Gravity boots. Fuck off, man.
Shut up. But I'm trying to make excuses. I can't lie. I'm trying to make excuses.
I
Because,
pinned down Adam Warlock.
right.
I don't mind because I still think it
Fair
was a good
enough,
movie
yeah.
regardless, isn't it? So I
But
don't
maybe,
care.
but maybe it's also the aspect of the power dynamics because obviously he created Adam Warlock technically and created obviously Adam Warlock's wearing. So maybe Adam Warlock's not fighting back because he knows that's kind of like my
And he can
creator.
he can technically control Adam Warlock.
Yeah.
Yes.
If we're gonna,
So the
think
power dynamics is a
about-
bit different there.
I like that excuse, but no.
No, he can control Adam
I'm not
Warlock.
even seeing it as an excuse. I don't give excuses. I feel like that's it.
Shooting in Bell, bro.
Because
No, okay.
Adam Warlock was
Okay.
struggling. He was
How-
like, yo,
But how literally said like, bro, I created your race of people as a vanity project.
yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't mean but that doesn't stop them from rebelling like we saw with the violent ones. They didn't listen to him. That's why he thought they were
'Cause that-
imperfect.
'cause
He
that
had
was-
violent
That was
rage.
the genetic flaw.
That was genetic
though.
flaw.
Yeah,
bro.
it was. But all of them up onto Rocket are all failures technically.
Yeah.
I mean, even Rocket was a failure.
Yeah. Even Rocket's a failure. So it doesn't stop you from rebelling. But
Yeah,
MCU's
no,
power
I
dynamics,
do agree
power
with Joey
scaling.
on that point. I think, the power scaling,
It's
when you
inconsistent.
compared
I
it,
agree.
was inconsistent.
Yeah. I mean,
But it's not
it's not a big
a
deal.
major thing, is it?
Yeah,
for me,
I don't
innit?
really care.
I was fine with it. I mean, now that you mentioned it.
Yeah, I just like pointing it out.
But I mean, picturing that scene in my head of like Rocket shooting him flying backwards, him getting caught, and then they all do the tag team on him, kind of doesn't make sense. But then in a weird way,
I
makes
think
sense for
even
the
even
MCU,
the team
like-
up fight, I think they still beat him a bit too easily. Like the
It could
final
have
fight.
been a longer fight. It could have been a longer fight. Slightly.
I mean, you know the hallway scene.
I was gonna come
That
to
was
that.
that was
Always see.
I would have come to that later, but do you know what?
Okay,
Yeah?
Could you remind me?
When they're fighting like the Sentinels.
That's what I wanted to say. This felt like the most violent MCU movie in a while, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
Probably was, probably was. I'll
was
probably
mad.
say.
I wasn't expecting that.
It was mad.
yeah, no,
But-
it was, there was,
But it's in his bag, James Gunn as a director, but I did not expect that for Guardians, especially for
that hallway scene is like top tier.
yeah. I feel like, do you know what? I feel like he even expanded on, like going from 2 to 3, the way they fight together.
Yeah.
So
coordinated and whatnot.
Coordination. Like Mantis is a little bit more. Before she wasn't really a combatant. Now she will fight, and the way they bounce off each other as they fight with like Groot and Rocket and Star Lord. Yeah, no, I enjoyed it a lot.
cool.
How do you think it compares to like other hallway fights, as it were?
I don't remember one.
Which is what?
With Daredevil.
Yeah.
Do you think it's better than Daredevil one?
No.
Nah,
But it's
Daredevil.
good. It was decent.
They're stylistic.
They're
They're so
stylistically
different,
different.
isn't it?
They're very
But I
different,
prefer
man.
Daredevil's one.
To be fair, the
Even
Punisher
to the
hallway,
camera.
in the Punisher hallway scene in the
prison.
prison, that was gory.
That was very gory.
That's gory.
I think I slightly prefer the Guardians one because of the camera work. I mean, the camera work.
Camera work was
It was with them, yeah. It was with them.
It was
Yeah,
styled.
it was.
It followed them.
Yeah.
Okay, he's doing
Like-
this. He's doing that.
Like obviously, like the Daredevil one is like down the hallway, in and out, which is great. The Punisher one,
More or less the
different
same,
angles,
yeah.
but but the Guardians one had this beautiful flow to it, which I was like, yes, I could watch that over and over and over again. Like, it was so
Yeah, no, Rocket was.
Yeah, Rocket was good.
Rocket was cold.
He's-
man, it was so very good. Man. No, it was when Nebula broke her neck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was when-
I thought she was done.
I just stood just there like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I was surprised by the level of violence they took it to in that scene.
Yeah, it was gory.
I think he needed to. 'cause
They were cutting people up. They're cutting those things apart, bro.
good. Because again, it's like the people have grown with the MC, man. We both we grown.
What do
like
you think
older.
of Gamora?
Go on.
Go on,
I
Joe.
hate the dynamic of Peter Quill and Gamora.
Why?
Why?
It's the love of his life, bro.
She's not her.
But
Bro,
still,
he knows
it's
that.
No, he knows,
He
but
knows
you
that.
can't help it. He's looking at the same person.
I
How
don't
is he
care.
meant to?
Why do you not care?
Because she has fundamentally told you, bro, technically, I'm basically a different person.
Yes, but
He
he
knows
does.
that.
Yeah, but he keeps doing
but
it.
it's still her.
Yeah, but
I
what
don't
do you mean?
grow up.
What do you
What do you mean
mean?
grow up?
That is
It's not
such a
her.
no. That isn't.
It's
Joey,
basically how
that's
Joey,
natural.
fundamentally,
Joey, that
it's
is so
basically-
natural.
it's-
He's
it's
looking
basically-
at. He's looking at exactly the same person. How is he meant to think otherwise?
That's the love of his
You
life,
can't
bro.
keep putting that on that person. That person is
He's
not the same.
desperate. He's in pain.
No,
Exactly.
no,
Desperate.
Joey,
He's
no,
desperate.
come on, man.
It's the-
You're expecting way too much. It's very natural. He's grieving. He's still
Grieve to
grieving.
yourself.
He's still grieving.
I don't need to see this on the screen. Bro, she does.
Joey.
He's saying, yo, do you think you'll be accepted to move like this in the future? No, I'm not her.
He's hopeful. He has to be hopeful for something. He's not.
You guys are saying you guys are just saying he knows it. but
Bro,
he's not true.
he spent
He's lit-
years. He spent years with Gamora.
Yes.
Years of her built relationship, love of his life.
Yes.
She dies, comes back now, which comes back to the point before they like get together or
Yes.
before they like even link up.
Yes.
It's cool.
And
He's not gonna.
his point-
He's not gonna heal that
like,
quickly, bro.
I'm not saying to heal that quickly, but I don't like the way he then tries to manipulate her to then go down that path.
No, but because in
I
his
wouldn't even say it's manipulation. That's a
It
bit
is
much.
manipulative.
No, I wasn't
That is a bit
manipulating.
much.
It is because I'm fundamentally telling you this is how we lived in this alternate reality. Do you think he literally tells her,
But he's-
let's live like this.
but he's saying-
at every point he meets her, he says, yo, let's do this. Because back 2 years ago, we were doing this. We did this over here. We did this over here. Bro, those aren't my memories.
She was
because
low key feeling it though.
But what
Before
he's-
she cut, she said,
Fam,
"I bet we would have had
MCU
fun."
movie. Of course she's gonna feel it.
But Joey,
The reason why she was low key feeling it is because
Because he showed traits to like, okay, I can love
She's-
someone like this. These
Yeah.
traits.
she
down the line.
still has the potential to
be that
love
person,
him because
right.
she's the same person.
She's still that
Yes,
person, just haven't
of
lived that
course.
experience.
It's a
She's the same person,
Cool.
bro.
She's
She's
the
the same
movie showing
person.
traits that okay, that deep
she
down
likes.
that she likes. Of
Yeah.
course, you
It's a
we must have been
comic
fun.
She's the same
Yeah, we
person.
were
She's-
lit.
She's the same person, just from a different point in time. She still has the
Yes.
potential to love him. Like
She does have the potential to love him, but I hate the way he goes about it.
I think
it's kind
natu-
of gross.
No.
It's kind of gross.
How can you expect him to act different, bro?
Bro, he
No,
verbally
leave it.
tells her, we used to live like this, let's try and live like that. Bro, you don't do that. At least I would rather him like saying, we were like that. Like, let's say initially he says, yo, 5 years ago you died, whatever. We ended up in a relationship, whatever. I know you're not the same person, but I'm gonna try. And from that point, try charm her.
I think
but he literally
I
meets
think-
her all the time.
I think
Look,
you're
reiterates,
being too
yo,
harsh.
yeah.
I think
Let's do this.
I think
let's do that.
I think you're being too harsh because if you look at the theme for Star-Lord throughout that movie, he's lost so many people, and at the end of the movie, he kind of accepts it's not going to happen, and he goes back to Earth to
3 movies
cool
later,
off.
yeah.
No, but I mean, just for this movie, after that, he's kind of accepted.
back to the
Gamora's
number.
gone back to the Ravagers. Fine, I'll go back to Earth. It's cool. He's kind of accepted it, but he has to accept a lot of loss, even throughout that movie. He's not really had time to process all
Man
of
even
it.
said like through the movie, like bro, like get therapy. Like I'm trying to help you, but before you get to that,
therapy,
no,
yes.
before I get to that, throughout the whole Guardians Galaxy run, we've seen Peter Quill's mad emotionally unstable because he's gone through a lot.
Yes.
So this shouldn't be a surprise. That's the love of his life, bro.
It is. And I'm highlighting
Obviously,
the behavior of a man that's emotionally unstable. That's what I'm saying. But I hate the sight of it.
Your mum dies young. Hey, your mum. Listen.
confirm what I'm saying.
Let me break it down. Your mum dies young now. You get kidnapped by these guys that grew up with the Ravagers right now. Then you finally find your dad. You find out he killed your mum. The thing.
So, okay,
also,
wait.
the Gamora situation happens.
Wait.
Like you find out Thanos
wait.
kills Gamora. Like, bro, you go through a lot.
So I'm in your camp. Don't worry, I'm in your camp. Listen, I built my tent. The campfire's there. I'm with you guys. But what I think Joey's saying is that he gets that, but he just don't want to see it. So my question to you, Joey, is wait. No, my question to you, Joey, is like, why did you not want to see it? Because I feel like it was a fundamental exploration
Of his character.
And his grief, especially because we've not seen him technically. Forget Thor: Love and fucking Thunder, right? Technically since Endgame,
Yeah.
when he had to deal with the fact that the Gamora that he, that he saw wasn't the same Gamora, and then she flew off to do her own thing anyway. So he's then left with not only like the grieving Gamora not coming back,
And he has.
but then knowing that Gamora is technically still alive,
Technically
but
alive.
then doesn't want to be with him because she's saying that she's not the same Gamora. So technically he's dealing with the loss twice.
Yeah, he is.
So again, my question to you is, why did you not want to see that?
Because the way they chose to exercise it was not done well for me. It was a bit gross. Because they made a joke out of it.
Did they?
Yes, it was very much a comedy to the point where even in world, his teammates are like, bro, get over it. Not get over it, but they're like, bro, you got to get over it. Man, from when Mantis, the idiot, is saying, Peter, sort your shit out.
Yeah, because he needed to, but I feel like I agree with you. He needed to. I'm not disagreeing with that, but I still feel like it was a natural course of action. He just went through natural heartbreak, natural grief, and now he's got to a point of acceptance, and he's gone back to
If it was
Earth.
still happening after that, saying Guardians Galaxy 4 is still happening, but Endgame comes obviously. Guardians comes after the thing.
But that's because James is out. And,
I know, but-
and Zoe said, I'm out as well.
But say she says still doing, but say it still happens, then I would agree with you. Okay, he's doing too much. But it's the first movie back that
Yeah,
we've seen it.
But
exactly.
it's not like there was like 1 or 2 instances in the movie that it happened. It happened throughout all their interactions
Yeah,
together.
bro, it's the love of your life, bro.
How much time do you think passed in the movie, by the way?
Like a year or something. Well, from when?
From the start of Guardians 3 to the end of Guardians 3.
Couple hours, no? 48 hours, because he said Rocket had 48 hours to live.
Yeah.
So them interactions are still going to happen. Not much is that going to change.
Happen, but
Not much is going to change for him in that time.
The whole movie is 72 hours in that universe.
Yeah, exactly.
72 hours.
not a lot's going to change, but this is an action comedy, so it was more comedic the way he's interacting with her about this serious issue.
I don't think it was comedic, Joe.
It was comedic.
Some of it was like the bit when they were breaking into the place and he had the line open still and they're like, we can hear you.
Yeah,
like,
that's comedic.
Yeah.
The bit where he's talking to her in front with Nebula when they held the woman hostage, that was comedic. Most of it was comedic, bro. Yeah. Most of the interactions were comedic. It's an action comedy. This was a very stupid action comedy film. Nothing against it, because most action comedy films are supposed to be stupid. But that's how I would describe the movie to anyone that would ask me. I'd say it was a very stupid action comedy.
Okay.
Stupid wouldn't be the word I would use, but
No, it's very stupid.
Well, I think it was stupid, Joey.
Fam, man jumps back onto an exploding planet.
I don't think it was stupid, Joey.
The high evolutionary sacrificed everything.
Because it was a full experiment. He's shown that literally
He said, I've done this time and time again.
Yeah, he's done it thousands of times.
Bro, you're a supremely intelligent being, bro. You can think of another way. I promise you. Well,
No, but okay, but let's talk more about the evolutionary things.
He's
Because
super intelligent, but he's evil as well, bro.
But that doesn't make you have to be stupid.
Why is it stupid?
Because he sacrificed everything to the point where even his own team mutinied.
he doesn't care.
No, I don't think it was.
That shows you hubris.
No, Joey.
Yeah, but the thing is, okay, with the high evolutionary, he said he's done this time and time again.
Egotistical,
The one difference this time was Rocket.
Yeah, he had
that insecurity that he's had over Rocket the whole time.
It's not fueling him.
This time it got to him.
Because Rocket is close to him, like is in play.
Nothing. Yeah. Okay, listen.
So that's why he wasn't thinking rationally.
Yeah, he wasn't.
He wasn't thinking rationally.
Yeah, he wasn't.
No, I agree.
That's why I say I'm being literal. It was a very stupid idea.
No, I still disagree with you. Because
same. Because
okay, nothing he does is without purpose, right? Him exploding the control room, whatever, to him is nothing. It's nothing to him because to him it's like,
do that and back it up again.
These people that I lost, I'm gonna remake him in 2 days, or an hour. Like everything to him is like, I don't know how to put it, but it's air. Like,
It's immaterial.
Thank you. That's what I want to use. Everything to him is immaterial because to him, he's been, like you said, he's been at this for so long to the point where it's like, okay,
He's created many civilizations.
absolutely, and then nothing. There's still nothing to him. So him blowing up the planet, him blowing up the comms room is nothing.
And sacrificing his space.
Is nothing.
It is nothing to him. I understand that fundamentally, but 5 minutes later he got beaten up by Rocket.
Yeah, Rocket got his get back.
I'm just being... It cost him in the end. He basically gone to prison now.
Probably going to prison. But what do you guys think quickly?
but I wouldn't say him being stupid cost him.
No.
I'd say his insecurities cost him.
Yeah, but it was done in a stupid way. Sorry, I apologise. So you're right.
But I still disagree with that, innit? Like I said, I think the final fight could have been better.
What's my man with the high top, with that whistles with the arrow?
Oh, Yondu's brother.
Yeah.
No,
I like that
brother.
brother's name, actually. I can't remember his name, but
His real name, Sean Gunn. James Gunn
got smoked by him, bruv. Man, get out of here. Get that high evolutionary out of here. Yeah, he brought the ship and that's what set this whole battle in their favour. Basically, he lost to him, bruv.
He didn't lose, no. That's such a reach. That's such a reach. He didn't lose to him.
Basically.
He just came and helped.
Yeah.
He was
turned the tide. So I'm giving that win to him. He turned the tide.
That's what he turned the tide.
He shot the ship. Oh!
Do you know what?
I
hate that character.
Wait.
I hate that character.
I got you. Do you know what fucks me? You know what the most annoying part of this movie?
I was going to say Cosmo, innit?
No. Those three allegedly man-eating beasts that don't eat men. But yeah, apparently they weren't man-eating. But I'm a feed you to them, but they don't eat men.
No, wasn't it they don't eat men?
They don't eat. No, they're vegetarians. I'm a feed you to vegetarians.
They eat batteries.
You're not paying attention.
They eat batteries.
Right. So they will put in there not only to be eaten, but to be attacked by the creatures who are already been subjugated by the high evolutionary. Bro, you're not listening to me. You're not listening to me, bro. You're not listening to me, bro. Them creatures, right? Just because they... So prejudice. Just because they look violent doesn't mean that they're violent creatures, right? Obviously, they've got defense mechanism, whatever, because of their sharp teeth, whatever. But like I said, they eat batteries. That's why. What's her name? Mantis was like, okay, I can tame them.
That's why
because they're not
that.
They're not, let's say, violent creatures. They look violent though.
Yeah. So
okay.
I've captured these prisoners,
Yeah.
and my last resort to allegedly killed them.
Yeah,
I'm gonna feed them to vegans.
No, you're not feeding them to. Elgato. Wait, Elgato. If I break this mic here, if I break this mic, Elgato, please, I'm sorry. If I break this mic,
what did you think was his aim when they removed the bars that separated them from these vegans? What was his aim?
Why are you calling them vegans?
The thing is, you can say they're vegans. Doesn't mean that they can't hurt. Like,
Exactly, they can't kill
So
them.
they were supposed to hurt them, yeah?
Yes.
I think that was the plan, yeah.
But
was the plan.
Mantis understood what the creatures were and understood that one of the creatures are being subjugated by the High Evolutionary, right? You're not listening to me. You're nodding your head.
No, because not all of the animals are violent. That's
okay, cool.
As Rocket shows.
Right, fine, cool. So there was nothing unbelievable about Mantis having an understanding about the creatures and being like, these creatures are actually very peaceful creatures. We want to call these words. Peaceful creatures.
I agree with Timmy to an extent, but I still would have preferred it if she just used her powers to tame him.
That's what I would have preferred. And for her to discover it
didn't say
after.
that.
Bro, she literally
say that.
stopped in the midst of the
didn't say
chaos
that.
and be like,
We didn't say
they're
that.
not actually trying to eat us.
We didn't say what he said.
No,
if you
but
said what he said, I would have been in agreement with you. We didn't say that.
Yeah, I'm having fun with it.
No,
I'm having fun with it.
I get it, but I just feel like.
Probably done a bit better.
If you didn't say what he said, I could agree with you.
But then at the same time, if Mantis had used her powers to tame him,
Yeah.
Would have been a
then
shame for her as well.
when she left the Guardians, she would have had to tame them 24. Like she would have had to use her powers 24/7 for them to follow her. The fact that she tamed them without her powers, they're actually her brethren now. And when she leaves the Guardians and they leave
She's
with her,
Dr. Dolittle. She just needs to talk to them.
What do you guys think of the Rockets are like friends? Like our experiments?
Wait. Before we say that, you lot watch Star Wars, so when Jabba the Hutt fed Luke to that thing down there, all Luke had to do was talk to it. You're not really violent. What would you have said 20 years ago? What would you have said 20 years ago?
Elgato, if I break this mic, I'm sorry,
that
but
point,
it's frustrating me.
I got you. If Luke had just smoked, don't worry.
different rules.
That's not the point.
Different rules
I'm not trying to
apply
hurt
for
you.
different franchises, bro. They're not the same.
Yeah.
But back to Rocket Raccoon.
Like Rocket and his cellmates, the other experiments. You guys think of them?
It's women.
What was it? Floor,
Thieves, and Lila.
Lila, yeah.
They're cute.
They look weird as hell, but I think that probably added to that thing of how evil High Evolutionary is in that experiment. on
It felt like
these
Sid
things.
from Toy Story's toys.
I think
Yeah.
also it's also your point
Put
about
different
like
together.
how the payoffs don't always have to be deaths. I mean, yes, they died, but there was an emotional payoff with those characters, which I like to see. Again, it was a very emotional moment seeing them together, hopeful about
The new world.
and escaping and forming not just a friendship but forming family. It was weirdly beautiful. I did. Again, I cried a couple times in this film.
I was close.
Timmy always be crying in these movies.
Guardians got me, bro. Guardians got me, bro. Guardians got me.
I thought there was emotional payoffs as well.
Yeah.
Rocket's backstory for me.
It's undecent enough.
No, I thought it was
more
done
than
very,
decent,
very
man.
well. Yeah, I think it
Because
was.
I was literally going to go on to say the way his friends died, I preferred that scene to the way Aunt May died. It was more touching for me, the way these...
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
100%.
I agree.
Yeah.
We only spent, half a movie with these animals, and their deaths were
Were
more
more
impactful
significant,
than
yeah.
Aunt May's, which is why I said that scene wasn't good. But this one was emotional. As
I feel like also speaking on the creatures themselves, I feel like there was something about I think a lot of people were saying how the High Evolutionary is probably one of the most evil characters in the MCU.
Yeah.
And I saw that before.
I see that.
Before I watched the film, and then watching the film, I was like, it's not really his actions that make him evil. I think it's his words, because there was a moment he spoke to Rocket and was like, telling Rocket like, "Oh,
You're not going to
you're not going to
Yo, you let that do
That shaking arm,
You were so smart. You were smart enough to figure out this problem.
But you couldn't figure out. I was like, raw.
I said, raw, yeah.
I was like, raw. This guy is wicked.
Yeah. He brought that Nollywood to
He said, Nigerian uncle. Do you have two heads?
Because even the way he looked at him.
Your left brain works, but your right one doesn't.
Yeah.
Are you all right?
Yeah, are you all right?
Are you all right? I was like, raw. This man is wicked.
Incinerate them. He even said it's okay.
It's like, what else are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Like, what else were you gonna do with them? But incinerate them, like. Nah. I agree.
You know, said, Mom, where's the remote? On my head. Like, it's not like, bro, come on.
Have you seen Quantumania yet?
Yeah.
Oh, he hasn't. So I'll ask you two. High Evolutionary or Kang?
Oh, High Evolutionary.
High Evolutionary.
High Evolutionary.
So nice.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
surprising.
Yeah, like
You were High Evolutionary.
I think
High Evolutionary.
Jonathan Majors was good as Kang for what the film was, but High Evolutionary. I think. I hope we see him again. I hope we
From
get
Disney,
No, High
I'm
Evolutionary.
Oh, okay.
Like, I feel like I need to see more of him in more MCU films. He needs to play a part somewhere.
Going forward,
because-
High Evolutionary,
Yeah, he needs to
yeah.
like,
Yeah,
somehow.
you can't use High Evolutionary as a one-off, man.
I mean, they can.
They can. They've done that.
I don't think he was. I don't think he was great, but he was better than Kang, because so far we've had God Butcher, Kang,
horrible.
and a High Evolution. I think he was the best out of the three, but I don't think any of them really done it for me
I
so
think the
far.
bar's that high. Yeah, okay, no.
And I feel like with this movie, I think because we've been immersed in such crap so far, I think that's why the bar was so low. Because it exceeded that low bar, that's why I think some people just ran away with it. Because the next question would be,
I mean,
how do you feel about the trilogy?
I was very.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask. I was,
Do you think it's the best MCU trilogy?
It's not even top two.
What is
Captain
okay?
America, then Spider-Man. Beat it too.
no, I disagree. I think Guardians is the best trilogy.
Than Captain America.
I think better than Captain America because
go.
both trilogies have what I'll call Duff. Duff is that what we'll
Yeah,
use?
Captain America
Duff
one would be
films.
the Duff.
No. Civil War's a Duff.
No.
Yes.
Civil War is better than Captain America one.
No.
I'm
It's
disagreeing.
better than
No,
First
it's
America.
not. No, it's not.
First
No, it's not.
Whatever.
No, it's not. Anyway,
What would you lot say?
Is Civil War a better film than Captain America the first? No, it's not.
thank you.
I like Civil War more.
Yeah, so do I.
I guess we'll split there.
Okay, and then you got
I think Civil War is
Guardians.
the worst.
But the thing is,
Guardians 2.
but Winter Soldier is so.
Winter Soldier is that, right? But Guardians 1 is also
Nah.
Guardians one is just
Nah, bro.
Guardians just below. Winter Soldier is
because Winter Soldier is top 2 for me.
Yeah.
Guardians is top 5 for me.
Yeah, I agree.
They're both in the top 5,
I'm
but
not gonna
Guardians 1
lie.
is better.
I think they're very close, but I think Guardians loses out because of Guardians 2.
Yeah.
Because of Guardians 2.
Yes.
I don't think Civil War is that good of a movie. I've always said this.
It's
but
not.
I still think
better
Captain
than-
America is a better trilogy.
No, okay. Is Guardians 2 better or worse than Civil War?
Worse.
Worse.
I still think it's worse, isn't it? I still think it's worse.
Because I don't. What's better, Guardians 3 or Civil War?
I still think Guardians 3
I think
is better.
Civil War's better than
No,
Guardians 3.
no. Not for me.
Personally.
Guardians
No,
3
Guardians 3 is
better
better
than
than Civil War.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Guardians 3 better than Civil War.
I'd rather watch.
For me,
I'd rather watch the nonsense
For
of
me, it
Civil War than this.
goes 3-1. It goes 3-1-2. It goes 3-1-2.
No. What? You think Guardians 3 is better than one?
I think Guardians 3 is better than 1.
Thing is, like I said for a while now, I go watch a movie twice, then I fully give my full.
Guardians 3 wouldn't be in my top 10 MCU.
What?
I think it's a middle of the pack movie. There's nothing bad about it.
Fair, but
It's not
I
great.
wouldn't go that far in terms of like.
It's not
I'm watching one more time, then I can.
That's
give
because
it-
my
Do you know what?
next
Do you know what?
question was going to be,
Go
all
on.
right, so is it better than Homecoming?
Yes.
Yeah.
Guardians 3 is better than Homecoming?
Yes.
I don't think that. And I you know how I feel.
Yes.
Yeah,
Bro.
but I've been
Is it
saying
better,
yeah.
is it better
I
than No Way
say-
Home?
Yeah.
You think Guardians is better than No Way Home?
Yeah.
bro.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is me, because I'm one
Wait,
of
No Way Home as in the
last one.
The
Not Far
nostalgia
From
film.
Home. The one
Yeah.
with the multiverse one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is it better than No Way Home?
Yes, it is.
Wow.
I think it's a better movie, yeah, man. Like,
No Way. Okay. No Way Home. No Way Home. No Way Home. Cool. No Way Home has that nostalgia. Don't get me wrong.
It does. And it's not written
But
that great.
But
Overall, as a movie.
Okay, let's,
I can't decide.
I can't decide, but it's probably a top 3 trilogy, but not many trilogy. Before we get there,
I mean, there's only 4
is the
trilogies.
MCU
it's
back?
a top 3 trilogy.
Is the MCU back? Is the MCU back then? Is the MCU back?
No, you can't go that far. Come on, let's chill.
The
Let's chill.
MCU.
It's a,
okay.
it's a very good entry in the
Okay.
latest
There we go.
phase, isn't it?
But it's not back.
The bar is that low.
They need to maintain the momentum. Is what I said. Like. What you want me to say? What you want me to say, bro? What you want me to say? What you want me to say?
Like the MCU chill.
like Phase 5 started off with Quantumania. I was like kind of us, right? Then we're back to Guardians 3. Cool. Next we got.
Doesn't it start with Love and Thunder? Or was
No.
that, no, that was for
That was Phase 4.
Oh, yeah, that's what.
So we got Quantumania.
was
Quantumania was
Yeah,
air.
you're right.
Guardians 3 is like, all right, cool. Keep the momentum going. Then we got Secret Invasion coming. Then we got the Marvels. I like just
shit.
keep. Shut up.
I can't lie.
Just keep.
Actually,
Just
no. I think Secret Invasion has levels to be very good, but the Marvels,
I think the Marvels is going to surprise you, lot.
the
I think
Marvels
it's
is
gonna
going to be
be
mid-pack.
Could be trash.
It's going to be trash.
Wait.
Not even mid.
I think it's going to surprise you, though. I think it's gonna
Numbers
surprise
What do
you.
you think it's going to do for everyone else? Because we're a different breed, we're a different kettle of fish.
What do you mean?
No, but also
We might accept it.
Amelia Clark said in Secret Invasion, anyone can watch it. You don't have to like say that her mum can watch it. You don't have to be like a big MCU person. I think they're probably touching on like the spy, the espionage aspect. Kind of they're trying to follow the way of a Winter Soldier.
I'll wait to cross that bridge when I see it because I don't trust the MCU with serious subjects. Fair enough, Winter Soldier came out, but that was like 10 years ago.
Fair play.
Brian, what you saying?
I got one question.
Go on.
I got like so with how Guardians finished, we saw Mantis left, Star-Lord's obviously gone.
Drax.
Who else? Was there one other?
Drax and Nebula.
Drax and Nebula are in nowhere.
Okay, yeah.
So it's the new Guardians team.
And Rocket's the leader. You've got
Adam
Wham
Warlock.
Group,
Adam
Warlock, Cosmo.
The
Who
girl.
was that little girl?
The little girl.
She was one of the
experiments.
She's one of the experiments.
Remember, she's the experiment. Remember, experiment. She was the one that obviously Drax took her first in the language.
Yeah, but she had powers. I was like, why has she got powers?
I think she got gravitational powers.
Because you experiment on her.
Oh yeah, remember it was running. Probably has gravitational powers.
Oh, that wheel team.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
I
Fine.
remember at first, the pistol Drax like, bro, you speak that language. Drax like, yeah, can't you?
Okay, cool. Fine. Okay, cool.
But
So there's a new team.
Right,
But the thing
what
is,
was your
even the comics, Guardians has always been a fluid team.
What was your actual question, though?
The time Venom was on the team, bro.
What do you think about the team going forward?
I don't care. I don't want to see them again.
What?
No, I don't want. You don't get another movie.
Do you know
I want
what?
to see only an Avengers stuff.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Don't get another movie.
There is no need for another Guardians movie.
Fair play.
But we need to include them in the future stuff that's happening.
No, I don't agree because what's the point of adding these people to the team? You can't add these people to the team and then put them in Avengers movies without giving them their own movies. Otherwise, they're
Why?
To build up on it.
they're not going to be likable characters.
Fine, it took Rhodey 20 years to get his own movie.
I disagree.
Wait in line, bro.
I disagree.
Yeah,
Man.
who?
I disagree.
Rhodey. Wait in line, bro.
I feel like if Secret Wars pans out the way Secret Wars is gonna pan out, there's gonna be time for us to get to know these characters a little more and how they function as a team.
Timmy, it took Scarlett Johansson 15 years to get her own
Yeah,
movie.
listen, they can wait. They can wait. I'm not saying I don't like them.
That movie was some ass.
I'm not saying I don't like them, but I'm saying that they can wait. They don't need to. We don't need the Guardians 4. We don't need the Guardians 3.5 or Guardians TV series. Like, it's cool.
But yeah,
It's fine.
I'm surprised you lot rate this movie that highly.
I don't think it's bad. No,
I
I
enjoyed it,
think
man.
it's
I thought it was
middle
very
of the pack
good.
movie.
bro. I fucking loved it.
I don't even prefer it over Shang-Chi.
Whoa.
See, yeah.
Shang-Chi was very good up until the final third.
Shang-Chi
It is,
is
but this movie isn't great at any points. Shang-Chi was very good at very much a few points.
No, I disagree, man.
This movie was very steady of the line.
Yeah,
Never
but
wowed
I feel like the
Shang-Chi had good elements to it.
No, man. I feel like this movie moved me a lot more.
Yeah, much more. Emotionally
As well.
Emotional payoffs, emotional ties.
Do you think
one of those characters?
Do you think you opened up more to that because you know it's the last one? Sayonara for a few of these actors, Drax included.
No, I don't think
Nebula,
that. I
and
don't
James
even
Gunn.
think that. I don't think that
thinking
even
like
played
that.
a part.
I don't know.
I just think it was just very
Genuinely
good.
very
Very
good
good
film.
storytelling.
I'll ask you again in 6 months, like I usually do.
Okay,
See
fine.
where you.
Yeah, we'll
see
check
where
back
you
in
feel.
a
Because Black Panther was 10 out of 10 for you guys, and then we know what happened then after.
But this thing, we're spending too long on this because we need to run out. But just to touch on that Black Panther thing, Black Panther has its faults.
Let me use another movie because you're right. Because I don't like the way Black Panther was always used as a beat.
There we go.
All right, you lot felt up that way about No Way Home, and subsequently changed your tunes.
Why you throwing me in Millie's, man?
These two came out here tap dancing for Tom Holland. I spoke to them 5 months later. They said, "Yo, you see that movie? Yeah,
I still like it.
you like it, but your rating dropped by at least 2 points."
It was like one and a half at best. Anyway, that is it for this episode of the No Council podcast. Thank you very much for everyone that's listening. Thank you very much to our partners and friends and sponsors, ELGATO. Shout out ELGATO every time. Yeah, if you're not subscribed already to the podcast, I don't know what you're doing. It's been like 6 years. Like, choose, honestly and truly. Look out for our next episode, which will be on a very interesting topic that I found. So recently, GQ did a list of the top 100 games of all time.
Ooh.
So we are going to dissect that because I have a lot to
Oh,
say
yeah, I'm gonna
and
look
to
at
throw
this
at you
list right
guys.
now.
But yes, look out for that next
Yeah,
episode.
put this in the chat, innit?
And then the usual stuff, follow us on social media, Twitter, Facebook, IG, LinkedIn, Habba Hotel, Bebo, Tumblr, AOL,
Pixel.
OnlyFans. We got
I might stream on there.
Wait for it. Find
Maybe
that in
stream on
a
there.
month.
I got a Nintendo Switch now.
Nintendo Switch naked.
All right.
Oh, we got partners.
We got bills to pay. Over now, people.
Love, man. Peace.
In a bit.
Thank you.
Are you a content creator looking for some new kit? Well, ELGATO has a quality range of products just for you. That's right, ELGATO isn't just for gaming content. From the chroma key green screen, the key light which provides studio quality lighting, and of course the new Waveron microphone providing outstanding quality audio, ELGATO is there to meet all your content creation needs. Visit elgato.com and check out the full range of products for more information. And a big shout out to ELGATO for supporting us.